Orofo me da se wo do afidie ato Adom TV. Said they would even dwumadie we nkranhwe dwumadie. Na me amede ho chia me ma me mbọ me din chewe. E fe me Apostle Dr. Nita Kotego. Na so pa from me Nita ko me penesa. Ene dey so enioma ayeyo a e dey akwansidie bere ye mpuntuo ne nkoso so na me dey bay. We ye fe ne procrastination. Ka me hwe procrastination. Se utu asheda. Hey, says Ubano. You see, so be kaya. Emre bi abo abrabo mu a na nka so be bibi. So menyanka man watchina. Watchina meye. Ananyumre meye. Enso so watchina na mada. Ade chi yen wansa anyo. Bebre wo says Ubano ye tuni o masheda. Menyaya nka meyo. Nanso you see postponing some things happens to us from time to time, but the damage is when it becomes a habit. Ebu adebo akoya so me ne kina. Na wa twen be nansa na akoye. Na de anye ne se utu sheda na ama wo wira afi. Menua. Ebi wo ho na ne a obeye no. Wa anye ne ntemu a adesua bi wo ho. Uko school. Ebi ana wo sua de ye mania ha. Ma me na kakra me sori ameye. Na wada wo sori na wansua ye na na pe me sori e se ka me bompa ye ade achi mabre me bompa ye me fi adwuma ba se ka me to ade ma me yere na me chense me do no me de mabre. You know, there are things we always almost postpone, which if we had done would have made us better. We ye adwuma into sheda ayabon sam adema. Etu sheda bema wa bon wo school. So utu ade sheda e bema wa ade atete apansam na wadwuma say. You see, if you procrastinate a lot, to be a one kasa utu say wa bra bon enko ye ma wo. Utu say wa wa ne nye ne awo ye no ho. Utu say aye suban bi a esi kwan nanso abeye empokotwa e wa bra bom. Na ya na ofo se enkugo na wodie no enfiri wankasa enkugo bi abedie bia no ejina wo so. Your lack of competence, your lack of imagination creates procrastination. Se wanya kuduro na wan sinkete anyo no e ma wutu nyoma sheda na se wutu nyoma sheda wadwuma dooso e bia wo office se uwie sa area we so ochina meye na that to ochina meye we say workload adoso na wo de mirikatu na de ye ai ni biara da bia no performance eye low na madwuma no kwa ye mfa ne die ma adwuma bia eye wo de ye se soto obra wo no gine preko soto ben wo no waje. If it's a role you have to play it quickly. Say awade asua hunu na wasua se obeda odo wo buoni kasapa edi akire ukwa na oyira de na di preko entu nheda adwuma wo yo no entu nheda wo yesa ebedoso na why ne biara. Not getting things done at the right time may make others not to trust you. Say the adwuma ma and I bibia de ha onsa say ye na uta tu sheda e ma manfo anyi wani o akwa wo de adwuma koma no o onye minim tela ni bi what I recommend now, Bosumi is on Pamia. Oh, next week, bra. No, she say, there be a bit wash that. They say, when you man, ye bium. The son say, Utunipa Asheda. So, as I mean, be so a TV. Papa be the carpenter on the order of my commander was say. So, order a conya commander now. And fear me no yakunya me. Yes, or Nimro, the Bia Utusheda. Ghana. I dare back where dear ni in Tusheda. Ye ta tu nyoma eheda dodo o emra we o me ntu eheda ye ni so o galamse ye be ya bre ye nkochi we ya bre ye busuani ni etu eheda o adamfo ni hwe sa de na di enya se ka ye sinkete e de mra ya adwuma ne mre so na yakase dwumadie we ye da hemensa ye se me yon ne kwan so a ka nya ne se ye bre etu eheda ena ekum yene aboantatia se owia eba opena aduane ko he ne bom esutobre onya bi adi onim se otu hyeda a ekombe no enti yane a komode ye no yane a yetu adwumaden ehyeda yane a yebre no yane a yetu subampa eheda yane a yabra bonkoso no yane a yetu atenkapa ehyeda oh me penasam me tu ehyeda me penasam we me nyo we obre sa enti ene yebre. Procrastination is the bane of our lack of development. Procrastination is the bane of our lack of progress. So betum point idea ya me ntu nyoma esa oye na hye da wate e ba ne se obeya yiro ho na ye simple o ye na akopem a wabre na wagyae simple wo pesuahunu anu asua simple wo pemo anu ama obi aboa esine se betu ahye da emom enade esemre dwumadi abi no di betu ahye da na wachira so me no ato aso sansam sama kasa ye achira wo aha ena me no besie ediam jeso eya nita kotego we de mintu hye da o me koje ma home na emom wachira ana na de che masan aba enu adu dwumadi ewe odofo se watu bibi ahye da last year catch us this year de mayor so watu bibi hye da anura aka se echina de mayor bomodin na de watu ahye da bia no ye ema ho ye ma obi aka se na bra boba ye do not procrastinate. One law for this year: do not to sheda. Me to sheda. Da. Catch you on say, I will never procrastinate. I will find a way to do it, and even if I do it and meet a snag, I'll rest and find how I can do it again. I can learn from others. I will seek counseling from others and keep on doing it, and I'll become better. Do not procrastinate. Where this year, law number 4, do not procrastinate. Into sheda wate. Into odon sheda. A brand TV or so be worry. So next time worry. Or the size say when you're 45 on worry. Into sheda bium. Bomodian na worry. Into sheda. Baba be so or fire from semewo na ko yegu. Ma o me wo na ko to yegu yu ya na o worry. Onya ye from wo ba. Watu ye fun bi a sheda. Emena wo pa bi a wonya. Utu sheda ebre won koso ase wate moma ye nsua se ebeye akosiewe ye meda ase meda osmosis ase e wo sound ena meda blind ma yese blind ma ase e wo camera ena meda MCR for ase ena na ase kese so nkoma Randolph Priscilla ena eja we be kampedu producers amo hwe amachi wa onya amre so hwe me so mede onyame eja o
Mwachimwa kwa baby Adom TV Badwam na oshanini teko tego yada senu nkranchansam enti no numa ba pounds meduanan enson some no de sie no ebrason se wutibie Ghana Health Service recorded 2 Lassa fever yare no yedemu nchemu no ebebremo military officer no na oche wie yebeto dwase wayira no bambofo hunu no na netibia no motesai sansam ne nsembia no pay Medebra Adom TV Badwam Kasia Facebook/Adom TV Kasia ni Trago ho Go TV 176 DSTV 280 ye channels Adom TV ye share media fia amankwa tamaklo afia ni die mutie said ensam ni chiremu ankasa etie Ghana Health Service mpenufo se said ye one more anya 2 cases aye Lassa fever no ebi e wo man Ghana mo ye ensam egu nkrata so a atanye ne dia ba abonti Adom TV Kasia etwaso
Enkrata Ghana Health Service Edibeto Montene so and watchire mu se ojefobo so meda neto so aduonu nan afimpinu ene aduonu miensamu ene wono mahunu se enipa mienu enya Lassa fever yibi ewo manmu ya ne Gucci Memorial Institute of Medical Research ene yes anhwehwemu a ebeto odwa enkrata ne mu ene watchire mu se dwanini bi a wanya mfie aduanan ya ne hododo no na watwe mienu a ewie chire wokohwere ne nkwa ewo kolebu aban ayaresabea ene wodin kan ehunu yare bi ewo ne ho ne etoso mienu no eyi obi a no wo ben dwadini ya wono de sesei woda ayaresabia wonom gusu a ehwe no efiri brase adwadini enam efa yawie so ehwere ne nkwa no enipa 29 a wonom eben no ena wakohwe wonom ya sesei woma wani akọ won ho ahwese bia wonom so beda esu ene ban bi ekire se wonom enya yare ni bia dia enkrata ne mu ene wo kire mu se efiri bra ohunu se enipa mienu enya yare bie no enhyehye bia wodi agu akwan mu ene se wonom ede akade ene eniama bia beboa apomuden adwumayefo te se personal protective equipment PPE ama apomuden adwumayefo afei wonom ahyase a woye contact tracing wonom apabia bia wonom obeye contact tracing na obehu wom no wode wonom ebekwa akoguo ani akade afufuro bi eka ho se ne ebeya yawie ase entere ya ne nyina mu no wonom ekomro no ahodo so ade omanfo efa lassa fever entitie mu ahyensudie bia eda na die ema hunu se bia ne eye ono lassa fever ene se pepun ebechew honam ebeye hye ana afi honam nyina so ebeye woya Ghana Health Service nam krata so de to amanfo nyina enimu se bia hyase se woda sa ahyensudie bia de abomodin ase ebekwa yaresabia eben wo enkrata yi Director General Lema Ghana Health Service Dr. Patrick Kumabwaje ena nensa ehyase enkrata Ghana Health Service Edbeto Mont
Bamboni Lieutenant Colonel Peter Moa ye beto dwa se February busumede to so donu enum wayira no aposifo ye wo mfimfini mantemu wonu mahunu no nti wo mu de na ma military for na fe hwehwemu bia nso ewo so wo mu ye no mu hunu de ye wayira ye ene ba bia wo mkohu na Adom TV etwaso
Enra memene ojefo bosomeda netoso aduonunum ene betu dwa se Lieutenant Colonel Peter Amoa ya woye military officer wonum ehunu ne nano pei ena police for ede nkrata ba betu dwa wonum echire mu se wonum ehunu srani ewo mfimfini mantemu a police for ene hunu no wachire mu asesei wonum ede na ma asrafo ya police for eye hwehwemu ahwehwe ne enam so a ma awura yi eyeraye
Subranten bitoy na wohwe wie intem na de hye wo ha hiso ewo Sitifi North mensimu ewo hafumantam no mu no eso na nyeja won kra make se nipa be se duokono won na yemu ayeden fi se won mu dan no chance ni nyina apa ase won mu nema ebi ni Adom TV edi nkomoyi
Yinti ba na ewura dem be 7 ti ye hye dem wa na ehu se isuo no etori from efa Enti emu ya se chance na ya gegere na minim dia si minim se bia eniama no na ebia agrada na apai fede hu ya se edan no so ya han na ya niam nyina afo ya dan na bubu pila kra esidan anim no abubu
panifo yesere o mani die ma ho brasiem ebuom ye po ma chew wa mani su kuro yi die abonyenya pa ye light ye bibia ase tie srom se ni manimu omunya ye mwa
be to ha no na nye semfito kura ma yedam se nyina pa chance ni nwie nyina kuku asa ko to bi kura tifie ama ko kura so kwenya another problem eni ma se de bibrebe yedam ne ma nyina nsu na se no
Samuel Wusu ansa assemblyman ewo mahenso wadoto yamani boni enimu se ensu eto ye ne de ase ni amapa ewo wonum krom honom wono so efasa akonya iso de to nadmu ya wonum ewo Sitifi North mansini nimu enimu se womehwe eniama ase no wonfa mbo amanfo sanse wo mududo na sese won ho akire wono
ya mabemfo so aso ate a nadbofo ya bomamane a omuguso a omobanti wo makwanhwa na ye hwe se ombaba no mde no ma atutu yi nti ebesere bemfo se sisi ai ba bi aduro no ayemwa se omba behwe no ma beboa oman no wona omo ho aka no na atumi aboa wo ama bibia atumi akoso
Adom TV Badwam kase na oguso ehwe na pani kwantrofo Dominors Commissioner no Martin Kwaku ayisi nei wone achem akokoso kro na fedwumaku a edegianzen Industrial Mining Company ehia ewachemansa mensinimu wopoyemantemu na emfie mienu manso emabunu ene sa gold mine dwumakuo no ntemu nti nipa ba miensa atona nanum nsie do no womo atenase anum nsundwe aboa na futuo no kokobo akọ ediamba afane mienu Adom TV etwaso
free happy mobilize water project na mo start here ya stop here se mo info mo bibia nto ansa ya hwe nhwehwe mu no insuo no mo nko complete enti me pese committee no omano ni company be trans na mo nko ya inspection se polytank na so amon sisa
na eje wa akode ya wotoso mienu eye ba ahema e wo achem akokwa so wode adesrede to adwumakuo yi animu se sesi a wo ba be sha setu fom agudie e wo krom ho no momoden ase obefa kromafo no hamu nchichemu aduoson no ne wonom aye adwuma sebia wonom kro no ebetumi etumpon
enu nti mesre sese ya akokwa so man adwuma na China fo ne ye no eye mining enya galamsey na mesre se sani ayewura ayisi aka no asasa adwuma efo no hu se adwuma na ombe na akokwa so man se ye 100% akokwa so man be fa 70% ansa na ho 30% abeye adwuma no enu nti akokwa so man munya ready
Buadi Edujemfi General Manager Emaji Azen Mining Company Limited ono so da na di se wonom aye krado se wobefa temamufo ene wonom aye adwuma
oh yeah kromafo de befa dodo na tamka se kromani bi a obeba yetimi hu se oh yeah fit so be ye adwuma no ye befa amo ye adwuma no e de amo concerns ma komienu bi ene de ya no ye legitimate no mbetena se na ahwe kwan ye befa so be so de free honom de toss bi se ye nse ensuo ni ade a ehia
Ghana National Association of Small Scale Miners Task Force no womachre enipa duonu enkunu bi a womofa kwatikwan so etu fam agudie wo kwa bibremensin mu wo poye mantemu na enipa duonu enkunu ye operation ahodo mienu bi a won ye wachim pram kese achim abodom ya womo ase mfudie ne oil plantation wo ho nyina Adom TV etwaso
ma operations ayeye ti kopie o achim pankese ekokademu ho nti abodom side ho nti etimichi nkrofo 29 ti 29 nya ya hand mu over to police amra no mu bedi because ye famu de but uwura bush omo omunye wura bush ema field no omunhu de ye fam ba wo ba field na obuhu se ni tuo no edin because utumu se yewo mpanyimfo bi omohyehyɛ ase nti se uchi obi kra na waba na wafrɛ opeso yusu ni tumi ba yeso omodi brem na hye ensem de den a yeso ebeye fam de
enwachi ekuafo bi wo bro no so ne Adom kase atwetwe nkomo ebo tax force yabaso se wo mo etu sa na mo yi a wo pam wo no mo etu afuma gudie se won sa se nyina afiri ho ama ekuafo nso ho atɔwo mo
ala so ni in fact omo ha adwen pa ohwe medua koko achim banso mata o ma se koko ni na atasi mi ya media magia medudua be ba o mo so ma baton asase no wan na ton mo asase wura hwan on hu as matise mo se asase mo monton it is a mutu na mo se ni echirima no e de no ombedi ye de ko but echirima na ya ke bia cheta ahifofo no ne eyin even no mo ye ko kede police station ye ya mata o mutu ka bedu ha no mu hu anu no o mo no mba kire o ma je awie ombejia no moja ho no moko no mo sense no o ma sense ni na ma midua bank to midua mo tuma me ni na egu wo kaka o mo se ko hu asase wura wo kaka o se ko hu asase wura eti no mo ye ne de ya dwunu bo apa se mo so se mo be koso no maye
Kane Mampani John Dramani Mahama so edi aton sorry ahodo ni nyina anim so mo nkoso a no mo ne aban no enkasa sakoba se ne niam bi a wo ye ne nkoyi a wo mo ntwe aban no na adwene emfansi so na General Superintendent ayeyi no Assemblies of God Ghana ena eneni jumadi asienti Mampani dada John Dramani Mahama ko ho den semi etuja.
The church does not exist only to pray for leaders. It exists also to provide suggestions and guidance to leaders. Because after all, the church does not hang in the sky. The church exists in society. And whatever happens in society affects the church. Today, with the economic crisis that we are in, it affects our congregation all across the country. And so it's necessary for the church to continue speaking out anytime it thinks that things are not going properly. And that's why I want to congratulate the Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Church Council for the recent letter that they addressed to government, giving some suggestions about what government should do in the midst of this crisis. And I expect that this should be done no matter which government is in office. There are many times when men of God and moral society who should speak up become quiet when one government is in and then become very loud when another government is in. We must be seen to be balanced, to be non-partisan. We must not shout for we're here in one government and then go quiet in another one. We must always speak truth to whoever is in office.
What the Ensembia to judge Remo Sabroso was a murdered for Yata one watchy ye pa, if so my Yancy Casembe Jan so man so do more acotene. Now fay ye Japadi be a war gun and near may be a one so ye saw almost a yen ye sabe ye so fashion in Abeca Maimo. Nemum and yes, and fashion baby now could you be my so. A foot on semi Adom TV Cassie, it was so.
And the Mujumezia Ghana stop promotes what I bet na KE. Mersom as a municipal chief executive. There, Yayan so ye showcase there. In Messiafo, one bringing. In Messiafo, Yan bringing, or Sunday. Sir, Sikawa Bayinua, or Shanako. Sikasha Bessiawa, or Shamani Yawa.
Samuel Dentu Deputy CEO ewa Ghana Export Promotion Authority. No de to omanfo nyina anim se. Omomode ase niam ayaye wo Ghana hanom no. Wode enu ebedi dwuma kesese ne ebe ya. Seed no ebetumi agina ne nan so ne mu ayeduru.
Ode ye ma Ghana fu nyina yehu indwuma mbesafo warrior na products are well produced so that instead ye call supermarket ye boto bibia wo ye wa abrochi ye boto bibia wo ye wo Ghana nso ye to bibia wo ye wo Ghana na onso wodwuma nu oretre na wotum na wo employ nkrofo na yani sibi na ye za akoyen ho akon ani dollar no so ye riye fi ho because ya na sisi ayan hwehwe dollar na ye za koto bibi na ye za ba omani mu na ye hankase ye bezi.
Brim Central Municipal Director of Education so yes takwe soa what the atu school for nyina nim titiwo ne man say one ma science and nkonta mekyere maths no ehu hia won mu ye papa na say de wiase koye sesemu e wo ma sane nkonta mu no wo so enya ba bi agina na futu nsam ya Adom TV etwaso when in mathematics and science no e wo JHS level no and don't tell any koika girls step in koika abano na ye no na ye nimpo say ye girls no any boys no ebe to me akokaisa enche bia na ye call quiz no omo perform pa rating ye go di second math and science second
Nurture and a physical education coordinator I will bring Central Municipal Assembly Castro Asumedu echere nyentia wonu ma adesuafo a wonu ewo mensini nim honomo eye saa nantie ene apomotenetene dwumadie no
apomotenetene no ene me bre nemu no ni hia kase a no podie unhia sika ene so wo sika oni sika ehia kade bia eye nantie nyasi ye nante ade abonka ye de achirama for say nante eye exercise a ehia pa ntino obia make it was at least a deck bia one ne kwatimi nante 30 minutes dwempo na ade nema bebre apomodi bebre ebrew enu ntenu ye ne dikan ane ye toson so afi bia no eye sport e school ala etina 2023 die no ye de sa nante we so ade osha na say ye de lunch 2023 sporting year no
Nania District Director so wo Boase is a year education ya kwabna ousun ketia nana wode ato school for ni nyina nim TV share ni mobile phone you so bebre no ko monte so na sa mre no ko mfansu ade Adom kase edeba
enwomasua ne foundation pa ya kenkan subject bia technical drawing mathematics enokura na enye so much of reading no I also akoda na kan question na tiasie ansa na watimi aye enti akoda bia obedru class 3 okọ class 4 na ontimi nkan e wo brofu ntimi nkenkan otwi mu no that child is almost a dropout na is in school e ba wie no and so say o free class 3 okọ class 4 no otimi nkenkan dia that child is a tertiary product which means say na this no obetimi akọ animu ama at least obetimi akọ tertiary institutions enunti na Obuasi is education ye dey see ani so say the ebe bia ye be build the good foundation ama nkoda no in terms of reading no ye gusu ayeye
Kojobuafo assemblyman ewo Pomponson Asokore electoral area. Ono si de tuja se esan school ewu krum honom no woni adan dodo ewo honom nti no adesuafo ni bi kwa anopa na binom nso akwa awia. Na enumpo no eya na wonom wo te classroom no edoso pa ne sente hu behia se aban ene wonom wo nsem obie e ma beboa wonom.
Shift na nkwala ne kono ne tembia ne mo problem. Sa akwa bi kra se okwa awia onko na kwotena baabi. Hu se nkwala na pon no de no afrem. Be 1 month na on see school dem da nso maame ne de onum se akora ne ba school ne nyankopon aboa yesi saa de we em se saa nneoma ne nyina no eto betwa de to so mienu primary no omo tata so te se bayira pesi anya agoro omo ko shift and so still omo tata so de mesrem penifo se we ye omo bebie JHS ne yesi school dan foforo no omo hwe se primary no nso no omo be ye den omo si foforo de ama nkwala
Ghana nyanya no kaswa area nso anya mfinhia duo no mfinhia du na won mfinhia du adedie ni nti won akoya ye de wo Good Shepherd child care Adom kase pie ho edeba
nyanya no kaswa area ena omanya 10 years ahye nyamedin ene onyam nti omo ye omo area 10 years ni nti asem titiri a omo gina so any nyame nukradie the faithfulness of God. Omo pese wiase nyina hu se nyame odo ho to ne so a odi nokware nipa timi di hwamo enso nyame de oni hwamo da biarada. Afi nso omo hwe nso se ombetimi abobra pa ewo mpotem ha na ahye nyame din ani onyam
eno achi Adom kase ne superintendent Order Apostolic Church of Ghana no ano enso so twetwen komo no no so edit to just say
ye person ye create awareness say after 10 years no what have you achieved then na yesaka na then na ewo ye nim what is the way forward o tie radio do ba bia na kaswa news no ya na alarming but we want to project God and the word of God. You want to create awareness say there is church, there is God in Kaswa. Yes, celebrate 10th anniversary. Ti yejitu mu say asori nyina baji niama na dia koche nti enra ye de niama bebre koche wo ma de call the dos bebre the roughly 60 to 70,000.
Mienya no so ne Adom TV Badwam kase no pay no ensi ha yada sepa no mre no wadaje a wonya de hweye ebra na so se wo PS school for ko onfa mo nkomra asumdue mo nemum emre no wo ho so aba Facebook/Adom TV a edem live e wa hawman ne kwabna sante ejina ne na so wa ha ne na ho fade no kama be me ne mo akwaba
obapa uche obapa Obapa Christiana efeze isi ndizo asano
Obapa Christian
Reverend Obapa Christi Reverend Obapa Christi Reverend Obapa Christi
Nyumba ko be na okay
Tamitia siana mi wonpa
remes
Adumbiara zagadam gazem
ye beat the epe
Onyame gazem zo adan wono mazam me ko
aya the so kai beat
yeah chia Obapa and then that ben kra
and then Monday
27th it Wednesday the first erade na nyame kra ya nya oden kra mponi first Wednesday first of March it will just 31st akọ besi wa no che onyame famitwa na February 2023 wadarama me de me hu nyina be mawo mesomo no kure ne honhom mu afei erade humobọ me dan mi si ma mentimi wi visa me pay madison pese me to aso me ma yare sika na ni me hu de bi adama tene me nse kwasa de erade ma mentimi fa bi ma onyame de okosa o de okosa sa bre kronma so no o hwe benkum na o hwe nifa dipa dodo na etitotota wono a nkwanhia wono nso ayare wono ohia buburo wono mo fie yetu omo wono adwuma esei so sometimes I am tiase so also no panel si uni bibia otimi da nyame ase bi se waware nyina e officer mai what fail you exams enti enu nyina ya no ma enti ma won da nyame ase a me na ka o kakra o because Monday to Monday no kra na yitwa no sa Monday we esi mani ne Monday na onyame adem ebeba no enioma ebekọ sa Monday nim no from Monday to Monday enya dwaketwa it was sha no pay makatro ene senior cameraman so asa be sra kra obi dwum kan bibia asa be bia ewu ye be ye dwuma na me ti krate because oba na chese ono person cho say obema the best of shots it me say ene wa be sra multimedia say unya head of department na ba hey chale ma me say tell me go wala la ila lao ina babanka baba ya take aswa baba ya take aswa
kaswa be pede o
ina babanka baba ya take aswa wallahi
no ani se
hey kemo foni tafo so mu na yo kasa na okano ati se bibi be sida hwisi o papa wa here o papa o kaswa na me kan asemi me ka bibi am be sida we house ni afa be wo so no pay yankudi ede yankudi je kana wode zi afia se basisi o ya ma busuafo nyina achie bo makwaba onyame adom ye tia popa o ye tia po yie ye hwede ye koso abrabom ba ye tia po yie udi yie ka asema o kokolebu de bi adam ka che o kokonfo noche g na o kura techima holy family na ura aye oda government hospital nyoma ye koso onum ye mbro omuso ena na bia pese ka kai wono it ye done to sir just be happy be happy e ma kwan mo emuna bi mbe na mo de be happy adwendwen be happy nye untimi nye situation ne hwe se uni sika ne bia sisi ye untimi nkom e ma sika nye den e ma ba obetimi adwene atu anamo a sika ne be den e beba tito boase ade nsan a we de kobo nyame sobo wa ade nsan
na o ma de obedi o ma ade
no ye na kochew ade nsan gidi kobo nyame sobo di sam do na de atojo de wakata de mo de hia me kase pa ze kejua hey kejua osmosis wan ko bi na kejua hey osofo no so parliament house so oye sofo
amakwata
or the 7 minutes or 8 minutes in sema waka no
se na me hu anim se
metro be le gumi fo so yes in sema waka no sofo na watch punk no in sema e woni mu no osofo mo akwata mu baby obi anope mu chere mame hwe ne punk se we sia tinanim na hwe ne suit na hwe ne shoe hwe ne watch sofo ye guy e woni mu nsem so ye guy tina sister stand be so ye guy the baba to so dey so na guyest
the guyest so
atozu mala
e dey be kwacho ijana so pa duma no wo
it correlations Mr. and Mrs. Kejua bejiri se bibia akokama send over de se Kejua na ba fori jire bibia akokama kama ana fe kotokolo lusu baden kawe kotokolo lusu enkawe
say ana enkawe
oh said Diana de Georgia mu de heshada de je mu Diana kwa de me ana me pese me kasa Diana de Georgia ma mentia kotokolo lusu de twazo afa mitrim che bibia kuma se kotokolo wa omtie o kotoko ukodi o manim sei o wa be di o machi da ukodi o machi no na omo no ko no di wani ko da
that's unhunu
untim krokro mo ye
enya hwe
oh
o dia
ma mentia da che hene na mentia mauli na mentia presidential correspondent da che ya mabo ndi enche bia o de bre no e be we
3 minutes more
na
semi kanzo beba
ba wo se school for ne ko ne
se
sema ho do Ghana fo awofo na hwefo de abedam na mesre Ghana fo awofo na hwefo no ampa ebere mo de enkre obu ho school no nko requirements no mo kototo over 5000 asa na odu ho school no asa aye payment nkiti obi anim enunti na ye koto se ye ni normal times mo it was daruma aya mo so mo adjust mo kakra enim se e mo de because anope ye fia me be ayi machin awofo no ebusa se nti o mo ntimi anto nkola no nyoma nyina nwia o mo ntimi enfo mo nkwa na so oni school ni nko de wato adubia no ko na ni school payinfo no enko tena se ensisi o mo so te se ya o mo ni se nyoma
2 weeks or so now
be na 1 week bi no now they be shame nya sa wakoma beti mesraw itu de bro once obana nya school ampa school so mfa nyoma bi mbra watimi atofa akafa bi wa unwie ni nyina no de tuanamondi kanko wa o chance o me yo office ni
sane
tuanamondi kanko yes na oni omonko kasa na anti ase nye adwuma na afi mofra no so nya akwanya na muntimi nsua de why ensema hodo atojo de bakata se bifuro bia na enko so quickly
we na yenko we no so adomonline.com
ana ye be ba so me wie nkrata re ntempa Daily Graphic say President Kufuor Boko na aba renew commitment to lasting peace in Boko. Cocoa industry under threat. Illegal miners destroy rehabilitated farms. And there, ya say mosi munya idea. Regulated mining here, mosi mompe. The mobile de be illegal there. Institution, ebe na so. The Ghanaian Times, Yagbonwura, man of peace, development-oriented President Naka say admissions under computerized system increase SHS quota to 40%. CRI advocates under the Chronicle say it's official. Sedinam absconds in Ghana 500k cities in Ghana must go back. And also what some one say. Daily Guide say Mama attacks Jane Mensa EC Commissioner and Yera Child Rights Peninsula Sakasa. Government committed to deepening decentralization. Yera Dambuchi. And also Akasa Anafe. The new crusading guy say I am for peace. Boko Naba declares. Special prosecutor petitioned to investigate GRA boss. And what's one say 2023 school selection and placement exercise very successful. Sector Minister and also this in similar to you. If you
into adomonline.com near yes 3.5 million Ghana card stuck in bonded warehouse.
Oh we know. Nana me tie news for Papa Ronya botre Professor Tifa. Na Professor Jampo and Samson Lade and no mo din komo. Komo aye dia na otwe nyina mu no. Na obetie we kosi senso ne hakwana meka se enipa dodo na ekotwero mudin for Ghana card no omunya eno ntre se ebinim Ghana card driver license bebrego passport bebrego Ghana for yesuban
no na omu nkoje
no de what say but the question is say ene even the banks ne krom so mo ye prestigious the premium no okwa 250 no tue we kra wonya card ni bi so that is where Professor Tifa so twena ajoba nya say oka bibi untie no news for bibi obi e ka bi aso onim dada as anya no kre was propaganda as you are feeding into there but prof ya kokonum bias this is what we face it is here can some ne wa ha na no kre ne ka don't let us publicly defend it and behind the scenes maybe we will try to find reasons and whatever no kre ne say even those accredited to do the 250 premium service we don't get the card we also agree some Ghana for so dintino do na kwa came on person must akotwero mu din no no kasa 3.5 million we agree
but it's serious
very serious
wo and distribute say district na obi amesesa ne dey hadwen na wo twe wie ye nso beto dwa whole military officer so ayira then so adom kase say dey kan ye no ye hu no we can work central region
na bibia okay
omo hwehwem the way no picture bia me hu so ye no the way no te ho ne dey am say na military mpo ne atimi akidnap ne ne to be anya steady nti omo hwehwem ahunu ba bia de ne ko edi nti a wo mo chire no na lesser fever so yesi ya confirm it too e wo Ghana nipa ba ko enam so ahwere ne nkwa na 29 legal minors so said ye di tu dwan kwa bibrem ya che wo ma wo so ya hande wo mo over nti ehu asem ni na yesi sala ensuo no ho ya dini ama crocodile ya kan se kura edenchem omo also I'm nsuo mu na omo dan nti just say omo piepie aye serious omo nya omo ade de bo omo ho ban no nti ye ho nso asem ni adomonline.com ne dia won so anopai o de buy ye no
asemidika ye de bro dem that thing one no so share glasses bi wa chire we why your friend say
tell ma
hey say omo you know omo we omo serious ya won complain
now person away wo so share na na won share away
Ofama this one nyina
Urefi
me
ya kai
that no say me gbavo
enya no ne kan wo space a wan she ya ta shente se be ne on and off na
doctor yasaba micro me hima say asemidika dia na eboa ne pa ntino na ya ma wadare ma adichum amro sa papa bi anopa ya chia wa hima nyina ya chia mokwa sonko so nyina mo se mo feel asemidika if say honum na motimi wine no mani so manu matimi ko kama presidential correspondent aba mesaka o se ono de insaman krata de ya o che achimni achimfo mo fan chemne mo o ka achim ese achimni manso enti anopai Yam fast and bonny de ye near Niger, of course, I said, catch Jesus. I was here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I was here.
One up to Atari.
More fat.
Because and Sunday, the 2 Atari started the
I see. Oh, okay, I know I can't go for it.
Okay.
Go for it to Natalia.
Okay.
One way out the whole fun is here. A big show nipper. Boko, we can never be a camera apart from say in show toy amanti.
Yeah.
I did change a muse former for a muse in Swato. A chance a nipper bread.
Yeah.
The me to horse me down and chain the canica. The magazine be pebre. The emperor chromos who were drooling in Como. A chromo. A pummy pow. Now the Olympia. That's him in 2 coin. In Chrome won't be free, baby. I'm in that the next 2 weeks. That's in it.
Because of that in Chrome 1.
My brother. Hey! And yes, 7 years before you can't was a bit. I said, you can anyhow.
Asantiman for him. That's Sebre or Sabons your Tosmino. Nehema Nana Ejakuma Diffion so Tosmino.
Yeah.
And Botase Hine. Oh, yeah, board member Magana Gas and so.
Oh, okay.
But she has some penny for Botase. But she has some penny for you, Anope. My brother is Biashi.
Oh, Biashi.
And I know Fiada. You didn't come up with a semedica.
Okay.
Na fe na ho anu ye free Ghana Education Service aba.
Okay.
But you say now boss about prospectus no.
Yes.
Emu ya ye den ama ofo.
What will list no be?
Director Pacho for me call Opokuwari Senior High School. Ni anhwa.
Hey. Set of cutlery. Plate, bowl, silver, 555. Cap, silver, 555. Water bottle, lunch box, scientific calculator, mathematical set, Catholic hymn book and Bible, school bag, NHIS card, dictionary, iron, electric, personal effects, or pajamas, handkerchief, underwear, pair of white trousers, pair of brown trousers, pair of shorts, brown shorts, white short sleeves, and then black and white clothes. Trousers are black belt.
Yes.
Pomade, comb. Afeaba okwase hanma
bedding wa ha onima be se won paso
really
they bath and laundry items others and they were tools for work man opoku ade ende ashada agebre ne awofo be samiensa edinko
emorem
but figures no de emam no mo call to mo de no mint me and verify awofo na eka
5,000 6,000
ebi so nyane de 4,250 Obis in the year 3,800. Obis in the year 3,500. The same Opokuwari list now. Who says maybe obia ebetonedium. But Osha others ne obiwa 1 box board marker. Jumbo long 1. And now you can twice senior high school.
Yeah, twice.
Ni adwie say ebi atwase nkwa na eje marker.
Yeah.
Now you can say in the absence of chalk. Near the child school eye marker.
Yeah.
And before catch say is how for na enter chalk and na maka me fanchiro ma
that's why they say because say cover say we say they when they na omoju akwa no coin
it is Opokuwari eje nkwada about 1,000 it means that this academic year no it was 1,000 jumbo long marker and eje no school money
mo need kakra o
Anodin.
A teacher for my need.
Anodin. But that's a quick one. But for me, call Ghana Education Service. Some statement on my issue.
Okay, on this matter.
And on this matter. Okay. Issue of unapproved prospectus and unauthorized sale of items to Form 1 students on campuses. It has come to the attention of the management of the Ghana Education Service that some heads of second cycle schools are issuing unapproved prospectus and also selling some of the items on the prospectus to Form 1 students who report their schools for admissions. Some heads are also allegedly selling free items that are supplied by the government to the student. Management of the Ghana Education Service takes strong exception to this practice and wishes to state unequivocally that the practice is prohibited and must cease with immediate effect.
We a brofo no ma church. Omo attach it.
Yeah, niema ni nyina kwabra
don't chechi na be we dey na chocho na ma chira dey we dey say crocodile krata no
say obata na okos school no yekoto ne mama no
no chale concern so na we need dey omo dey dada what be that o supervise here school no wa be jo kansima say junior ma ni kwanse eji o junior ma eji a ni kwanse eji won ti ma mo dey o chocho we dey
eti ora Prince Charles Ajmanjia
hold on I mean we sometimes the deception that comes to us no credit us with a little bit of sense. Nyan kwadasa na obetro rodo krata hro we bigu asia na no ya chese wa bibia na we wa krata bi o kasa ye tu anamo aye papa o na ohwe yeso anamo be ne ye tu anya papa na de krata tintinti wa chocho bro take serious exception. You take serious exception to what to adena meji ede kochra ade na na because usro so be ka because kan be ba be you to say also provide chalk and marker no usro. So don't put pressure on the teachers. As if they almost don't know moye. Oba can say you look good before Ghanaians, but no crap parents say on your papa. You are not living up to your expectation. If indeed you are bold, now I'm saying I'm on to a wood to know what provided BBI any quantity school foundation your man. Why are we deceiving ourselves with this kind of thing?
Mention the kind of things addition for no.
That is how we have all treated ourselves as Ghanaians. We are very dishonest. We are very deceptive. We are hypocrites and cowards. We pretend that all is well, but behind the scenes, we cry and say, "Each other with the ampo, where they get, I just go carry I miss you." So let's stop the deception. Nobody is coming from anywhere to change the status quo if we are not ready to be transparent and to be truthful and to be patriotic to ourselves.
No problem, Coach. That time, Newtown video no assembly koso Newtown.
Newtown.
Yes, and Kahaya Newtown.
Abuo
and
Newtown.
Yes, and Newtown. Such a residential area. And yam abuona and footra. And to go among for area monya de ketwa.
Newtown.
Where you among for fear. And as I know. And yam abuona kwa bram footro. And footro. Yeah, and to go among for fear. And to go among for castle. This is Newtown Accra.
I don't make query one.
A query from someone about no grind, no matter abono. So said the aboni be and cement.
No EPA for your way. Where a chromo?
A chromo casan yaka once a chrome. A thing omo grandi we are saying eh. Near I shall go bottom.
Oh, but they should move out of the place and get to a different place.
Yes.
For your pay.
I do a yam. Yeah, yam me say.
No more to put more.
Oh, Ramane papa. Etiam komafo adaruma. Any investigation I call ye and na on it sideway. So ko Accra Newtown one cry clo jemu a. Clo fin ye yam abo.
Newtown.
Edi kuma manfo.
That's about.
Yes. Abo.
I also central.
Some no. Abo ye yam eno. That part from ko EPA for website. Na yen share ade bi won tese
o 2 million no wache.
Oh yes, send be npa ba hu sade ye ka no. Eyen krofo bi asade. Website we ye EPA. Omdo se hwe e ma pepe ye adwuma. Wo ye dede ma ne broso, utu futrogu amanfo eso na be ha adwuna o ma asade eno no. Na we ye dwumadie potepa Ghana mamra e de ma EPA eso bo enye. Kwa na okay point 4.
Guide development to prevent, reduce, and as far as possible, eliminate pollution and actions that lower the quality of life.
Yes.
In Krata, the mucho rubio.
Me pacho, mame, Ghana Meteorological Service for story no. NASA objective ya boss yai. Yenhwe GMA urges public to take precautions amidst dusty weather. Unse afiem ne ebo amane se enfamadi di mi amane ho so fi Sudan ne amama odo bia ebo ura Ghana. Etu wono mo se mframa bi asase yes. Ena GMA etu ye fo se ebe ye kora na nka ye nhye nose mask. Enfamadi dia ebo firi obi ma so ba ye mamu o ehwo futu no. But yankasa tie mamu e di futu se ye nkrofo. That asama video no. Yankasa tie mamu o e di futu e se kunyankasa ye nkrofo. Shabu akwabra hipie gu an mu a ye ba be yam krofifin e yam to na tu eyisa
enti aya waso assembly for makọ
enti na semidika adwuma se
but when mo jump on kokofu ho
yes
you know
straight
yeah
we gm EPA for
sometimes assemblies no their challenge meaning I don't want to say
it is say no mo no to a training kaka ya bubu kaka
Newtown
assembly me kwa American eti onkrofo bubu abo no so me abo ne be ya akese awon onkrofo bubu ni ketenkete saa ne asagu so spam mu ne de ko ne de akogu machine na ayam eti ayam bia because ayam a eso ne particles so ntino na etu enfuturo no
Charlie hi
Accra Newtown ene ayam aboy towura kokofu ye de ne say we will bring it to your doorstep not one among ene yama Ghana mamra ye de abo yipie hu ban ne ka edifa ne ma se bi ho say a yipie duty to ensure sem obi empolluting yem frama nipa da sanisika wo penti.
Oh, so this is the regional minister's constituency?
Yes. Greater Accra regional minister.
I'm not sure say na omo ya no kokoam why NSC anase.
Maybe a way say nya kokoam. Come maybe if you
by timi de mra hwehwe
maybe if you say nya kokoam.
By timi de no ma ya no ma just like that too.
Maybe if you AC that family call a corona kasa emu say.
Oh yeah.
It ya bonti pete.
No ma fa ya hudi wo hadodo.
O ko adwuma wo fra adwuma ba.
Nobody cares. That's the area how the Oma say obi.
Oma say obi a. Oma na koduro na kohwe workers no kra mutiri hu a omutiri nyina aye brown. Mo especially osamo grind sa abo brown na. Ti hu nyina ada ne brown. Oni nose mask ya wo hye. Bi bie no abo workers no ban. Eye atade a wachechiro de sim ti so de so.
Okay, akosi we the message and kaweni assembly no any EP kokofu money on because wedding on this matter.
Yes.
Na me interest in so no follow up on the Ghana Education Service release no that they should attach those things that they feel that is not a part of their requirements.
Yes.
They should attach. It's very fair. Now but teacher for no and the even though osmosis order or ti in order but you want to brain home. Papa you do baby a papa also timi ko jiwa home kakra sa na tie. Unsora no pa medical ko ni ko se en lantre. Ele si eni ni twitwi ati ko yeda enda wadaro manyamo na mene mo kaka se ntia muzuzu kasa akozi bi dasi have a nice day.
Thank you.
Ibeshia yekwaba
akwaba kese bi ne ba Adom TV so Adom TV so bedwundwuma die so de awokansi hu sempa esa kena no pansu jawo medin de Enoch Kwasi Wolanyo Wallace agudie catch back up the only nomenclature professor's degree in sports the Regina Wallace the nation's presenter and Messi kunya ekono quantum coding small do esa kena no penso e wo Ghana agudie ejawo cheno suma me se nwuma koni emensa omna bom ska dwete me na no pay yede nkomo no eba 1xbet. I've always told you that betting is better than sakawa bet the hintas mo echi se utwa ne befu a odi ne befu utwa ne kuma bia odi ne kuma sa no manum ka kire busuanfo na fofo yere ma wo fasefo na mu kunu no mpnafo nyina se 1xbet Emma boys enyo mo financial freedom during the Christmas days no and new year 1xbet na boys etwa ama ene chairman magya ma fo mo shebere ya show sema niama ekoye de mom na mom bet ediwa wani betia prunsu betia kokko wadwene betia bomutin betia hyehyewo ntu twa bet na wo de adwene kakra ato ho oni mu firi ngotwen so a emfa ho njim emu we nyina achi no na so pe bet dia 1xbet omo ana eboa bet dia hintase me bire wachi bet with money that you can afford to lose yen hye no so bio say fast message do tatahwe enso honom na fast mixture no enso ye infections edu gonorrhea syphilis candidiasis white fever na so depo na chiwa edu ebu aprapra wakraba no mbrebo ho ema otimidi nchineche bomodian da se onsa betimi aka fast edu ye adwuma setete onsetimi kan betimi aboa on infections betimi atonkwanta pai Sedimo gel and roll on your ultimate pain relieving gel ya odie bia fu apampa so bepimo na asene tu asisi home na boa aprapra wakraba no mbrebo mo otimidi nchineche oko temame market ansa betimi aka mashama so enye na hokra obetia from 0208219129 na one Sedimo gel and roll on phone pay for yentwetwen komo pedro ebito na mwa pomodon sem so NCPT Ewradim we money sponsor say touch abo men na no penso den komo no ejaw a journey of 1,000 kilometers begins to a very first step yen chase MFF Carabao Cup final game at Santo Jano Manchester United for Newcastle etwom 2-0 na boni akoma ehwese na hyehye ne esikoye ewo sake ne epie mu ewo Spanish La Liga no so emu no afa mamentin tom ewo Asempa Sports Dialogue we adwumadi a ne edi kan pa yɛtumi editing time so na Asempa FM multimedia Adom brands yɛtumi atwi yɛti na afei ne major stakeholders no ɛhyia ya yɛbɛsebɛsɛ nkwankwa ɛbɛtia fa so ama fans no aboma sɛ be ɛwɔ yagopma no so na nano ada pani bɛhwɛ ɛwɔ Ghana Digital Center na Uhuru Minister ne Mercy kwa Dr. Ernest Yeboah champion from University of Education Winneba ana de ncheche mu ahodo tiensa ba ye ne ama ebetiansa ye na aboa ema agudie no so etiensa tumpon na Deputy Sports Minister enso de netiensa achirase ora Evans Opoku Bobie na ne nkoma ono so edija e wo $1 kuyase no enie
yenye opportunity a ekwan be ne ye fa so a yetimi communicate well because sometimes oti radio so any platform a obenya no o kasa no nko atimi motivate me obi hu say ena de boy mekwa akwa de mekwa akohwe bi. That is what I said. I want to move away a bit from the traditional ways of getting the fans into the stadium to talk about the modern methods. So I have mentioned technology. I've talked about effective communication. Here, the role of the media, social media, is very important.
The Honorable Evans Opoku Bobie, an outside Deputy Minister for Youth and Sports, and then Komo 8 Santuja, our Sempa Sports Dialogue, you may dear Baso, our Ghana Digital Center. And once you are President of the Ghana Football Association, you are Ket Edwin Simon Kraku, Napapa, we're Tianin HDA, but ordering Komo and Sweet Sabija, Efa Kwango, Biti and Faso, Niame Stadium, Aboma say, B.
There are two key areas or two key stadium facilities that we had big problems, i.e. the Badwam Sports Stadium and i.e. the Accra Sports Stadium. And I would want to say that one of the biggest challenges that we have faced has to do with the deployment of the electronic ticketing system. I believe in the electronic ticketing system, but I think that it was our football people were not or did not have the best of education on how it can be used. I think that if you want to deploy such a massive strategy, which clearly departs or takes all of us from the way we're used to accessing football games, it's always important for us to have a clear educational strategy that would ensure that people really understand the strategy and people accept the strategy. It's also important that we bring people along so they own the strategy, and this was not done. So clearly, since the introduction of the e-ticketing strategy, Accra Sports Stadium, the Badwam Sports Stadium has seen a massive downward trend in consumption of games at both stadia. So this is a big problem, and I think that the Football Association is very much interested in engaging the Ministry of Youth and Sports on this particular strategy and see how best we can get this off as one of the challenging points in our desire to get people to come to our various stadiums.
See, that was the president of the Ghana Football Association, Ket Edwin Simeon Okraku. Now we're telling HD and also what the Nkomo 8 Samba na number 2 a Sempa Sports Dialogue. We series side by first series no and Ediato Femia do my best nya connecting ba. Na no so a major stakeholders say pie woman ho na nya sem keto akra na Mrashe Bedwani member of parliament MP Edema Sunyane West constituency Honorable Ignatius Bafo Ewa ono so owner of Instrataman Football Club ono so dano etunkomonim.
Me CEO say come up with a budget na yenhu how ye be running season no. So he came with a budget, a gate process, so much. I mean, who are no money aje. Afe ye bobo we have buza say na say ah figure o de bad na ya whole crowd. Hey, so from day one, I saw that the budget is thrown overboard because your expectation in terms of process from gates were not met, and it even gets worse when the team is not even doing well.
And the Honorable Ignatius Bafo with him some panote sports say churches and nema Asia Kosu Jumedia, etimi SNPPM on Stratama Football Club akachi out him sampa omo hia supporters na omo agopma so na eno enso a ni twa wo kra no the main speaker Dr. Ernest Yeboah a champion from University of Education Winneba papa de bofo to nchen chechen komonim otwi kasem mamafo etimi santiase yipa na ti ne koso asempa sports dialogue series a top family.
for yen ye betimi solve yen ye problem no o say ye call there ye call supporters ni ho e kwaji o madwen e die nti na ofri say ma stadium e die importi o mbe kire ne ma no o mu wie a ne asafa kwan bi so asabu so nti ofri say we ye ne sen ne be ubo say o msa be me solution no but ye ka say ye tena se na ye tie nipa to be it's encouraging by the time you be realize na de ko hen ditch fans no so no omo pese omo hu say o ya associated with the club me na am supporting club I said ya okay ya mutuba on say okay with pride but others no omo timika and then yen supporters union so no ya feel say ye be call out akobu so omo say adentina say ye frame meeting kro omo ma aden na wo first now ye fan of we but say so ma sane mani nyina yanko supporters no a unse me kire mu issues no supporters na raise you anya me o enti how do you solve it we a few of them enti bon say ye call run collect data from all the 16 regions na ye be un say sa adia supporters ne ye den ekani enti ye de ne betimi ye den ayafa ho a ebe solve problem
enti Dr. Ernest Yeboa a champion lecturer Ediwo University of Education Winneba and attending cancer or the accompanying chichi mufa kwankwa between faso na a stadium na boma se beno ono so edija e wa sempa sports dialogue series ni di kampa ana intimidating time so na noda e wa Ghana digital sentence ni bi tu mesebo dia prapra memprama dwade e kra no e MTNFA Cup so no se Duna Stars e che kodoko etwa no 1-0 bisi sabre kuma se din fufuku san betu agunya sem ketwa kra na penalty and Duna Stars enya na Dream Football Club enso che Liberty Professional Scientific Soccer last month etwa 3-0 utimi se Liberty se de wagon kra wa bete e wa Kings Kesi etimi san to dwanim na yenkum na hwe MTNFA Cup ni.
Look at it again. Amazing skill. Was it brought down? Was there contact from Mo Al-Hassan? We'll look at it again here. Opoku with the pass. And look at the dexterity. He's always angry for success. And was there contact from Mo Al-Hassan? The referee was just right there, just behind them. We look at it again here. Just when Opoku picked up the pass, Mita had been very dangerous. But look at from this angle. You see?
Amadou blows his whistle in. Sam Adams goes, picks his spot, registers the first goal.
Yeah, and it sends Frederick Asari the wrong way. The ball goes through the net. Yeah, it's
NFA Cup results I would wait when say pm near Vania can sample so na fe hwe nim se kwan bia so no e betia say di matches na chi na fe ho sele nyama esia ko MTNFA Cup yankuma ese Duna Stars na medical account check ko 1-0 bisi sabe kuma se adin kuma se kenfa sa ultimate sampa o na be redeem kuma se wo mo che Stephens for 1-0 Real Tamale United for enso eche Samates 1996 etwom 2-1 ultimate sampa Real Tamale United ma ade enso Taman enso etime eche BB United etwom 7-6 we akensia wo mo de call penalties na etime ba but before no na omabo 2-2 e was akensia Dreams eche Liberty 3-0 Cape Coast Mysterious abusunya bonto drafts so say ID Pande Tima Omudin Padi and Kemutia Batomashan so de ekoto omna che kutukuru as 1-0 Legon City for Vota Rangers 4-3 on penalties omudi kambo 1-1 e was akensia na fe Accra House of Lions Dr. Radiabi team no we team no dey say dey fanye TV Sky FC for 2-1 Western Mexico so executive council member ni team no ana edibu nkamfa eye Pando out of line for so mufie e matches out with PM we 2022-2023 MTNFA Cup round of 16 matches out with Santo FM no ana de hunsun so etwense jam do see na mada wa cinema CLP nyame adom na me saka nkomo bia say men door to door aboso kan for mo from ya my representative sports no ho frame o makolodwema na my tablet so ma ba my anti Western Mexico so stories ni aka wachi no ene me frotom no ne doso me da wase se odo afide neto Adom TV ka kira busuanfo na hofo yere o ma ofasefo na me kunu mu ompna fo nyina se wala se yesi ha enti che no so mam se 1xbet o mota chi fast Mr. Touch na fi sedimo gel and roll on omo anebo achidom e me de Sanchez to create and sabai na kwa adwada no pede sister Sandy be a guy nyame adoma sister nkomo de ba ne entertainment western ne city a Ghana ha nyina de entertainment mistress ba ko peno no me se nkomo na ne kansu ne ne kansu kakra bi no na de akom ene mu cheche mu 18 sabai sister Sandy obetimi na agise bia what afro abatwe the act of being a good guest is to not to say goodbye.
That's how by the way I was here trying to come so I see my main house and yene mpemfo di nkomo we nso ene Minerals Commission for so be di nkomo wa han say it make sure say you are a part of this na BBN team ko kama enfama. So for Israel me chawa no pay. Baby I will be no match yaw onyaminti ibia be fry. Why? Ibia be kama. Titus Glover atenase Daniel ni kwata Titus Glover atenase sanso ne hwe nim se era Kofi Adams so ba be kan se wa han say na bibi bia timi akokama. I'm sure say your weekend has been good. Mo amoko ayi mo amoko wedding call party call bibia no bibia e fine. Bibia be kama ama bibia timi akoso kama. And I talk of Kejua Mr. and Mrs. Kejua congratulations. Now they be time which you were a tema community 8 Methodist asafumu wokam hobo mu se eyere ne ekunu so form akwatan so also another wonderful man of God. In fact, your preaching was just so much on point. So form akwata also good morning baby obi nyame show na onka ho ma menka obi em so say we are still in the month of love. Unyameya Duma Wednesday, the 1st of March. That's just the 3rd month, and yes, maybe your resolutions, you are yet to see say bakokra eba up a reality. Inti fashion trim say Nyameya Dum bibia be fine. You need to take a step. It's important. You need to just make a move. It's very, very relevant. Bibia o yebia no ebetimi akoso e dia ma kama. Kofi Adams atenase oko buema adeshia wo honom no on represent your omo interest inti Kofi akwaba victory for John Mahama or victory for the NDC or victory for Kofi Adams obuem.
Well, a victory for John Dramani Mahama, Kofi Adams and Ghana.
Victory for John Dramani Mahama, Kofi Adams.
John Dramani Mahama,
Kofi Adams. Transfers woman akwaba onuba ya na woman akwaba. Many Kofi Adams want transfers. Oh,
when you
Esu ye ko ntokwa
Kofi
na me member first my fifth year every time the transfer and I was white
no admit because who sheda
Esu ye ko ntokwa
na re you wey do say that
Esu ye ko ntokwa
na Kofi ko pale me hunu da
na wo ba ye no program na enya nhye ase
na say nye fe
o se wo ba ye no program na enya nhye ase
oh my god
nka na say me complain say wo ba me transfer asa na
Debi
o settle mom na
nka me na say me complain say wo ma
na ma gi me gwa ma transfer ma ba. In fact, I remember
me no say me complain say wa mama international class na o ma me akwa.
Let's talk about your victory.
We say Nkunimidie ma John Dramani Mahama, Kofi Adams and Ghana.
Okay,
because this due Nkunimidie no e ba beboa Ghana.
Nkunimidie ni beboa Ghana.
Because John Dramani Mahama Nkunimidie beboa oman Ghana nyina. And even beyond, Kofi Adams no so beboa buem any oti as a region, and by extension, no, benya responsibility bi so Ghana nyina so benya so. A victory for John.
If it's victory for that means it's victory for Ghana with all what you've summed up.
Sure.
Because the mbe nyina papa.
Sure.
Now, why is it that a flag bearer why shall say echo after electoral commission? Why?
Well, one say electoral commission ye nyama enya say ye ka ho sem. John Dramani Mahama you be an active political person. Even crowd more call retirement crowd anya more omunye active political persons crowd omo concern about electoral commission na namotu any ni juma oye. Let alone someone are very active. Ahuni me say anamoya omutu no emfa papa emre oman. We've gone nano yeya utia nanka Ghana Electoral Commission very highly celebrated. Very, very highly celebrated. Those times, Dr. Kujwa Farijan, Charlotte say, omoko assignments international, when we say they gave Ghana an enviable place. Maybe our mutina kura how they need here yede mahon. But even all that is gone.
By a bit of circumspection, because a former president, a potential leader again, like I said, Ghana's Electoral Commission no longer inspires confidence.
Well, maybe now when you're involved in the electoral processes, me and Miti but you're very well involved in the electoral processes. I've dealt with Electoral Commission over the period. Minim Electoral Commission and amotua ea omu etu with political parties. Na mekaipa time the current chairperson of the Electoral Commission. Luckily for us, wayo bia now or in civil society. No ye head of what? IE. Upea Google say nsema IE aka efa Electoral Commission hu eni nejuma ye hu. Ube hu the position of IEA under J Mensa. Entinka yedi Electoral Commission share nsano. The expectation is say ebe hu even more openness and more transparency. Afe na kukuomu nsem, kukuomu niyama, niyama emma Electoral Commission ne juma yenu enso enim ena eba. For example, before Jane Mensa beban, yebe yen shishebi ti se esiaya a mra yedi hwe yena batwo so because constitution ne ma hon to me say omo no mo be yen hihye a yedi beto aba yedi be registration kan. They first have engagement with political parties. Na political parties no the representatives aba mostly no NDC the nipa ba kubeko, MPP the nipa ba kubeba. Na other political parties na aka no omo so the nipa ba kubeba. Civil society the nipa bie ni beba. Na Electoral Commission for so the omo for aba na omo aka ho a develop the drafts with the involvement of political party reps. Now aba to IPAC level, all these engagements. And sana yedi no beko parliament for the pre-laying engagements. And ebeko hono, now the consensus have been built. But under J Mensa and Tisabio,
that is where you miss out in communicating to us more as a party, as a group.
Look, even the recent one, anyone ever the processes leading to the 2020 registration, ye boycotted IPAC. Your boycotted IPAC said the way of more organized IPAC and Swenibium, so we boycotted IPAC. Yet to a baby omode krata breye efa the necessary reforms a ompese omoye no omo request for your representative ye chiro koma ho nominate Alhaji Hudu Yaya oye lawyer osanso ye former general secretary vice chairman and what have you say onu oye ye representative omo sheda bi say ombe ye meeting first meeting okopie ho opie ho no o say meeting enya mbasubio enti onko ye share da foforo a ye be friend yanti any message bia biom the next thing I ever think say Electoral Commission ayen share to engage with the subsidiary legislation of parliament to pass for a passage of a CI. Mutu anamo say
Alhaji Hudu Yaya omo friend no
on one some friend no biom
adena mo kasa sa kofi.
Well, I'm telling you the fact. Say me boa and the Alhaji Hudu Yaya boa, but Alhaji Hudu Yaya would never, or your one politician, he would never lie for anything.
And the Electoral Commission
and that is why we are this stalemate here we. This is just one example. But there are many other examples no cranty and Emma NDC a boycott IPAC. So clearly, the IPAC that used to be a place of honor, a place of respect, or enviable status, nipa nanka omuwo abontia na omu kasa edi pian electoral commission say muntu anamonu say muye no say na afa de ye de ade no ahye omu nsa ade a omu ye no enye. And so esefata say yinyina you may be in power today. Many titles Glover and the party may be in power today and they may think that they are happy with what is happening because it's serving their interest. But if you build a process via enye ochina uniwa na say yedi yewa
enkasa. But you go to IPAC and you forgot that IPAC no enye a body a what to me said the mba can be our honor no as I said the electoral commission the ejuma they trust you be some of my proposals are so self-centered because okaka say I didn't think you could agree on certain things. Parties in Kuma Bia, or Mohuni for sure, crash 7. Omokra and with the same vote, which is very bad. It doesn't, but this has been the process all these while. Yeah.
I no say IPAC. Enyen Shisha, a constitution, now so over the period, you develop IPAC Badwam electoral commission. Enyina babe du bibia edri so ebinumukra kakra senka yen amende the processes no na yema IPAC no enya tumi bi but I don't even think that we need to even get there but good say we juma wo ye no more than 70% of it involve political parties. Because elections, anything in Ghana, you say again, you practice multi-party democracy. And without political parties, you constitutional provision, I can say multi-party. So IPAC should not be looked at from the point to say, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you need to engage them in arriving at a decision. We say, you carry them along. Say breakfast yenya lunch. Any say be 001 and 010. Sanom na se sa na
001 there. Eat in the morning. You eat in the afternoon.
You eat in the morning. You don't eat afternoon. You don't eat it all. You don't eat in the morning. You eat in the afternoon. No evening. You must consult and let them know and agree. So that so you have to look at 010 or 001. Whichever apply, you must have some engagement. You must have some engagement.
I see.
And to me, can say, to hell with political parties, especially major political parties like MPP and NDC. Sure say, this idea neighbor, but it has always been like that. Proportionately, the smaller parties, as we describe them, will get a rep. Because, look, some of the smaller parties, we have contested elections as members of parliament. We are contesting in the party. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. How I wished he had won. I was praying for him, because he was my very good friend. I really prayed for him, but my prayers couldn't get him through. He has to do more homework, but there's still space for him. Ye party ejuma. Ye say those smaller parties, ebi okra baby are flag bearer. To abakra the even agent. Baby are flag bearer. Nankasa a polling station. Ebi ho agent wo. Baby party no maybe in the chairman, either national chairman or be a friend general secretary or to abakra they don't even have agents. So we know their interest. Enti omu interest na omu wonu, you cannot weigh it in the same level
as the MPP.
As MPP and the NDC.
Okay, so on that note,
you cannot.
You
cannot weigh. But the way I welcome you, no protest or say mission protest. One mama settle enti intia kra no metumi ayede metumi intia buemo metumi intia mini titles global. Uma me share with some attack. Oh sure. Two more persons say picky, but no problem.
Okay.
Michiano any also any yahwe for omo here.
Nikwate
Kobra we na more experience in movement there or elections move
mechia ahwefo nyina me na jese me hu Kofi. The last time na Michelle Kofi was a Dana former president Wuye.
Oh okay.
Na yewo International Conference Center na GBC here live screening. I am a tribute about him. We sat on the same seat. Oko parliament me hu. Na won say pressure na won hu.
I say parliament
obeti bobo. Yesi yem kubio. I wish him all the best. And a pair discussion with your bay. E na me diminu happening John ya bibiri. Because what be do man peninda. And sometimes wo kasa wo ka emre bi etwem no eno na ye hweso ene ye de keriw nsema wo keka okay Abu Ramadan case na or the court Supreme Court no sabre na ye registration na Kofi was the national organizer of their party na we were relying on the national health insurance ID card as a means of national identity. You know, the court. You know, deep. And the catcher say, on said, one of you use identity in as a means of identity to register and even free. But we share some election is a basso. Now you catcher the pressure, so. All political parties, excluding the NDC. The Supreme Court share no the two on yemfanye juma. Tedia JDM kaye. This was captured on the November 18th. City FM. Election rigging allegation absurd and nonsense. This is John Mahama speaking. And with your permission, I quote. President John Mahama has rubbished claims by his political opponents that the Electoral Commission EC is scheming to rig the upcoming presidential elections for him. Some new Patriotic Party MPP executives have on different platforms claimed there's grand scheme to ensure President Mahama's re-election. But the president at the rally in Funsi in Wa East constituency of the Upper West region rubbished those claims, describing them as absurd nonsense. The word is absurd nonsense. If you notice, in the run-up to the election, there has been a consistent criticism of the Electoral Commission. Indeed, they have said the most unspeakable things about the chairman of the Electoral Commission, and that in all preparing the minds of their supporters for when they lose. So when they lose, they can blame the Electoral Commission of not being neutral. Some of them have gone to the extent of saying the Electoral Commission is prepared to rig for John Mahama. What absurd nonsense. Ghana's electoral system is one of the best in the world. Note, words, not in Africa, in the world, because it has inherent instrument, underline, inherent instrument for guaranteeing its integrity. This is your mama speaking. Ebrana ye kase or your president. Now Supreme Court ama judgment. Take away national insurance card, ID card. Now use proper identity, passport, birth cert, whatever. So these were the pressure the other political parties, including the plaintiff for the Assembly Court, they were exerting pressure. And this was the response of John Mahama. And now we call Nigeria. as AU rep or say AU leader or West Africa, then you make these things to denigrate your own electoral commission. Some years passed. This is you talking. Every night you call court, your T say electoral commission. At election 2012 no anko you know we prepared ourselves adequately over voting ya kita data ya kita pink sheets echere pink sheets without signatures when you ya boaboa ya ho na yedi asem ediko to Supreme Court, and you saw what went on in court. You John Mama and your NDC now led by Senin Kutia, your abysmal performance in court echere mo ze munzi jamu ya nukamunti asie. They said you get to run up to the recent elections. I can say they knew very well. Say you didn't Sobia, Munin Sobia, and a mook court. Meanwhile, you incite your people to go to the street, to cause mayhem, destroy public property. Say Yewiamu, Jimensa, Ewiamu, any idea, any Makufado, any MPP abai. Meanwhile, back of your head, you know you have no.
For the first time, the Electoral Commission of Ghana had challenges in giving figures, final figures, and percentages as to how this election 2020.
Government, they are human. We are all fallible. Now, so we have mistake now. And what was the difference of the changes? Very negligible. They are humans. Now we for now we get to now, but does that mean that the election has been ring in favor of Akufo-Addo and MPP?
But I know to say almost all the time the submissions of the NDC at IPAC, is met with a certain resistance, being language, being the and you're healthy for such a body to try and move with.
IPAC a couple of times when it was national organizer. Well, say Nipa or Tihonase or Yadinase enya. There's a way you communicate. There's a way you go around it. What does it? But who Nipa ya be kaze? You are outside the platform. You are created your mouth and PC in. You don't want to be part of the program. And the Electoral Commission is so smart enough. At every opportunity, they extend invitation to you. You invite them. You decode. You so minute you capture you indirectly you are part of the EC. Indirectly, you are part of the EC. Other political parties, they are not relevant, and all kinds of explanation. They were there, they were working with you. And it's the same political parties no more. But
it raises very important points. The point is that Kuadonko party in Timini and NDC share the same cake. It's not done.
And then you see church Romania, most of them have been taken off. Most of them, those defunct political parties, they are all in the books. But Minuka said they've all been taken off. But Argentina still, you don't want to come to the Electoral Commission to come and transact business.
But that is why
you are a major player.
But that's why the former president says
issue
Electoral Commission no longer, and this is election coming 2024, no longer inspires confidence. It will be between now and December elections.
See your mama who? How are you talking? How are you communicating? They have inherent instruments to save the integrity. These are his own words. Inherent instrument to safeguard their integrity internationally, all over the globe. And the people want to former president, how you communicate. Let's go into the Constitution. Article 46, page 44. Except as provided in this Constitution or in any other law not inconsistent with this Constitution, in the performance of its functions, the Electoral Commission shall not be subject to the direction and control of any person, not even Parliament. Now, Uba 51, or see, regulations for elections and referenda. The Electoral Commission shall, by constitutional instrument, make regulations for the effective performance of its functions under this Constitution or any other law, and in particular for the registration of voters, the conduct of public elections and referenda, including provision for voting by proxy, quote and unquote.
Go to 11.
Oh, Nachi.
No, go to 11. Go to 11.
Nachi, you don't tell me what to do. I want to when you were talking
those
about
three laws
keep quiet.
Keep quiet. Go together. You can't pick two
please.
But it is fair.
Please,
if you can do the 11, please. It is fair so that we can have a very good conversation.
What can I know?
You say no.
Don't tell me what you don't control my mouth.
11-7.
Why? What's the problem?
Read 11-7.
Everyone's about constitution. So open.
Read 11-7.
Count two more. Come not just here. Or say the electoral commission is not subjected to the control and direction of anybody.
It doesn't mean that.
Listen. And the 15th,
Wadaruma. It doesn't also mean that maybe our experience of politics magudi and it academic. It doesn't mean that if you are an autonomous body, the way you say you need to pass a consider tema. Yes, as a constitution.
I then a woman can make analysis.
Wadaruma.
Half analysis are we.
What does it? Anti or catch a 46 ne?
Yeah.
Obian to me, Shannon.
Yeah.
And all catch and say in Article 50, no, or the MRA constitutional instruments back of Dom Parliament. And no say or a letter commission to the pet and oil. There be special budget committee, no, Matansuda. Charlotte Sen was my best friend. Ebrana, your man, NCC chairperson. And next all Shemia. I said, my makers and me bois into the show. Naza on Shatson Obisha, so Yembisano. Ebrana be defending the budget under NCC chairperson. You could see, say, Mamino, she's eager to work, but budgetary provision, you money NCC. That's why. And one time, no, but no complaint, no, Mrs. Yellow Day. We should not do way nine so when you're fatuo. Nako pebi. Now you can see you are eager to work. But budgetary supporter, I bind the amount when this Yamano, Esa, and check. And I couldn't be told. Yes, man. Michelle, you, Mr. Niava, and many Danny. They say they want your budget pa would be on the lighter side. And you have budget special budget committee. And the NDC can do all kinds of frustration, threatening, and doing all kinds of things on person.
Which is not good for us as a
country. What does here? And your threat and the best of us a problem. And your casa. And a baba and babato. And yet the day any revolutionary instincts and the committee cannot stop the work of the letter commission. At the end of the day, they will bring their report to the plenary. So for me, dia John Ek can say anyam piano to nyano emboano say wo bibia wose ye kan e fi ha eni wose ye kan
okay
what does say me we easy for me nyamo dem
why
na wo kasa na wo kasa obi what's the name
twice the time.
Hey, after we are timekeeper.
Yes, we are timekeeper because we get time.
We are timekeeper.
The time no was wrong.
And the catch me no Kofi say, knowing Kofi how soft, how gentle he is, and yet Takashi asem ni yeka. And then let me share proceedings in the house. I think on Friday. Omo say, was say, adukwe Jane adukwe mensankasa embra. Because I'm sorry about the Nigerian elections. Yeah. So I was on one case ba na oni house no edia bobo. It's legit. It is here. And there's a mumma if any say deputies no embeye na mo so on one case mbra. Nothing stop it. Ye ba ko si akonya ye bibia into no woni nyina no. Ye sisi. But NDC cannot stop the work of the letter commission.
Okay, so that's
they cannot stop it. Ye be ko special budget committee. Ye we Ukasa we are. At the end of the day, say consults you put into voting. Okay, then from there the report will be sent to the plenary. So it's almost a special secret ballot. Okay,
so that's it. There are part of the electoral commissions and
then very interesting. Say Ura titles Glover Beka ni Quate titles Glover.
Can your mama dear no? Your car, Charlotte, can go.
Obeka, first and foremost. Omu consensa, omu the court no. The court ruling was in relation to the use of National Health Insurance Card.
Na enye na mga no.
See, Electoral Commission under Dr. Kojo Afarejan and sana obe free hokura no to huana mo eyi omo ye registration na omo de National Health Insurance Card edi register ye no ye omo nyina din eye den e free register no. Electoral Commission esan etu huana mo eye nhihye foforo a eye CI 91. So time now ono no parliament. Because I'm sure in 2016 you were in parliament. Weren't you?
I was there, pa.
You were there.
I was there, pa.
So CI 91 a National Health Insurance Card free in accordance with the ruling of the Supreme Court. So any MBO na na ewo ho a say Abu Ramadan any other person Supreme Court now omo call ye no Electoral Commission into one more anye bibia. So you still go on a tangent of calling say obi pese oye den oya abano edema obi. So clearly no they didn't have any basis. So
what did John Mama say?
CI
what did he say? What did he say?
CI 91. No, my man.
Why we CI 91? Then John Mama
dealt with
what
he removed the National Health Insurance.
So what did John say?
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I don't need Wumwa. I don't need Wumwa. Ninsema o can say. Ono onko kai kra say Electoral Commission. Oh yeah, omu ya banu ediama obi at this moment. He says they have lost their enviable status. The way I know omu ye omunyama, omu ye the envy. Again, minia esheda kasa as if say Electoral Commission the omunshi eba parliament yebotumi aye hu bibi. Immediately you allow them to lay that CI. Kura wuntimi yin free Wuntimi yin free mu. Kura wuntimi yin free mu. So omo ye spelling mistake kura wuntimi yin free mu. So wo constituency kura electoral areas omo yi bi free mu di koshe baby kura wuntimi ye hu amendment. He knows this na so wa sheda or ye as if say omo mra no ba parliament etimi ye hu bibi. That is why adie bi a wo say mo ye no mo be ye ansana omo de sa CI no ebeba parliament to gazette it and get it laid. Because omo nya di bele pe ayeka. The only way ade am betumi aye ni say 2/3 mo nya 2/3 of all MPs say omo beto etia sa de no na yeji ya ana Electoral Commission na nkasa beba be den abe withdraw. Apart from that no muntumi nya any amendment. Ye wa kwan bebre ya ye de ye mra ye wo CIs ye wo executive instrument and ye wo legislative instrument. Say ye legislative instrument eba through a bill ana eba through until no de mo be ye first reading mo be ye there will be referrals mo be ye second reading third reading and then you pass it. So mo ho kwan say mo be ye amendments. Be CI no ye nya ho amendment. And the idea be I was say yeah no we have to do it. Binia all can or 46 or 45. We constitute ko 45. Can 45 ma'am. 45 B to undertake programs for the expansion of the registration of voters. You say functions of Electoral Commission back home and say omo tu anamo ebeboa ubetra nipa dudu to me den achro mudin. If you go to 42 we constitution na oh no me person and that was that every citizen of Ghana of 18 years of age or above and of sound mind has the right to vote and is entitled to be registered as a voter. Ghana ni bia na dwenda ho a wenya 18 years and above no or who kwan say obeto aba na entitled to register. Yanka wo baby say is it Ghana card that makes you a Ghanaian? No. Is it Ghana card that makes you a Ghanaian? You can be a Ghanaian without holding a Ghana card. And the Electoral Commission and to me say who need Ghana card? Article 42 you know
but how well have we addressed that situation?
That is why we are telling the Electoral Commission say don't bring only Ghana card as the means of identifier for registration. Passport, HSA, nipa again. Even our driver's license used to, and the Supreme Court admits so. Now, so the last time I almost call ye free ho. So the current amendment, CI 126, ye the be amended 91, Emma only Ghana card, passport, and vouching guarantor system. Now, who be ye guarantor a free ho? Who be ye passport a free ho? Na ka Ghana card and she say wo or china who ni Ghana card. I say when ye Ghana ni obia me any Titus Glover ye ni mo no ye ntumi nko sign say ye ni wo o ma hene nti utumi tro wudin. That's what the Electoral Commission is trying to do. So constitutional provision Article 42 MOB had the right to vote and therefore entitled to be registered. Electoral Commission per se or the mraba to deny you that say we need Ghana card. Meanwhile, the Constitution 45 2 or 3 thereabout, like I say, omunyan share programs to expand access. Meanwhile, what did share but say your registration only at the district offices. Yemfa only Ghana card. Okay, Ghana so, card for so see yen to me issue so, card. Almost say 3.5 million cards. Akoka or store because omu nisika.
Okay, so you could try Hombra. It's another conversation. They be Adameka. You could try Hombra. We have 30 minutes for our discussion. So don't worry. You have 30 minutes. You come back.
I was a back.
Yeah, Kwaba. Well, yes, I was medical catchers in Yami Adman, no Juba and Pepe, Era, a year, Martin Kwesi, CEO of Minerals Commission, Ebeba, na on the Aberdeen Cobo. A Joda Bia, no Fascio, or she must say, Ebedi, a year. Mining home a year in Como Monday be 8:30 to 9. Era a year Martin Kwesi, CEO Minerals Commission, and I remember Abetina Drum. Na Ebusebusan Kosa Bakum Unions. But see the area of Adams, boom a year constituency Mashibe on the ticket of the NDC. Our Hanum says Samsung Daniel Nikwate Titus Global so on also a one say. So the Kofi Kenya, I think the matter is settled.
The attendant said, Kofi Kain, one of the functions of the EC under 45.
So, commission
they want to take programs. 18, yes. At the time of the last registration. And under representation of the people's in the Constitution chapter 7, you should not deny any Ghanaian of any voting right. Also, Twaba. Na Okotwaba. Omara ye ASCI no aye de community bedwom na emma kwan hihye de to a ye de beto aba no mayisi nye niama ebemma sebe obi otine kire no obeka se na jomama emiri bi etwemu o kan say yisifuo ewo inherent instruments to protect the integrity of their functions no emma enkusisa enyama on begu akwemu a ebeboa na ntiase aye adwuma yemfa ne nye adwuma because for example uko kofi minu ne kasese ya uko boem obi wo Togo obedware wo Ghana na wako shatade ewo Togo very close. This is a polling station, this is Togo. I mean the convenience itself is a problem, so we need to make sure say obi bi o beto aba no or Ghana this year. Say what trend din ya abato da dua or din e de card ekoto yen mo say Kofi Adams of the Badwam constituency or Badwam this year. Sadia na we need to safeguard it and the ye when nyina no ye make sure say memfa ohine bi amba chopper na me di Kofi say parliament hona hye niate say yi si the audio aba special budget committee. I've been a friend of that committee before. That was 2013 to 2016.
But in this case, special budget because of budgetary this committee a subsidiary legislation
that's correct. And the attorney say the subsidiary legislation the budget will be a special budget committee. So we can do a joint committee, the special budget and the subsidiary legislation. Because we all want the best for this country. What does it? But let them not spill venom. Let them not spill inferno as if we are going to war. What does it? For me, when be a beya intasebe juma, ama yenyina yakwa enim for 20 dollars. Your mama, we have beaten him twice. Yensro no miri dada. Yensro no. Whoever will bring who beat him again. Who does it? Miri dada dia who the who fafa no wa. What does it say?
Akufo-Addo will beat him twice. When you say Akufo-Addo will beat him twice.
Akufo-Addo is gone.
Professor Mills.
Me say Akufo-Addo is history.
Twice.
He's gone. He's not. His face is not coming. Na mi nyami dia na yetie.
Atie de okika.
Na nyami dia na yetie. Oni na we oni na wutie no.
Oh, ona me
pese. Me bishop. Wo dia na bishop. Me dia na yetie. Me na me wo floor. Wo dia say.
Come on, two.
Me say. Tie.
Eti oti tie no.
Me yiri dada no. Your mama dia ye beating it twice.
Well,
onu wa court no. Oso ntiase ye. Ebira na Supreme Court no edi man no. The Supreme Court judges were saints, were competent, were qualified to give him the victory. And then we call court so you have nothing left to stand on. Now you detail no. Also the pump papai. Johnson Diasie.
I am surprised.
Where the young court?
Oh, per se.
You be call you be to abana come on. But the ebe ya emfa ntiase juma. Ye hwe ni yenka na ntiase juma then we won't move. Afine bre do a.
So, my last point on it, just 1 minute.
Okay.
2, on the issue of court. For the first time, in 2013, Obianche say, Dr. Kodwa Farijan, chair of Electoral Commission, occur into the box to answer questions. 2021, you say, Omuma ye, nya friend interrogatories. Omo say there be omum maye.
It's a matter of law now. It's a matter of law.
Court nankasa. Court nankasa.
Go and ask your lawyers. It's part of it.
Court nankasa say.
Who see me my we are mawa. Me jira daka
say.
O na go da.
Court nankasa say. Obewura witness box ni ma. Saa de na ye hwehwe no as interrogatories no. Odebema ye. Afi de eduru say nipa no ombewura box ni ma. O say me nko box ni. The same court also agreed with her. And the Nippon made sure, say, Nukredia Ebehiano. Look, there's a difference between Obia committee crime, criminal offense, that could lead you to jail, and you say you don't want to incriminate yourself. Any who performing a duty of electoral commissioner, Enyamabia Kosoa, Anko Ya, Yepese Woka Nukrea, Ujani Frisa Nukreno. We should be mindful about that. 2, Okan 46, about the independence of electoral commission. And must not be influenced by any institution. Agree to a large extent. And the other entity and the electoral commission per se. And I juma. And I feel eba be influence on juma. You see, you must not be under the electoral commission per se omudi on juma. Eko akoshe NIA. Enti ochina say NIA ma obi kada. Electoral commission say nipa no mean to me register no because interest say nipa no ye Ghana. How? And we think that Sadie is good.
Wait.
I know, Minya ni Kwate Titus Glover. I know him to be somebody or ye fair-minded. But I'm surprised, say, this morning, no person or joining on moi or more supporting this whole project. I'm surprised, say, because Obama constituency. Obama constituency. Togoni, Ghana. Don't we say?
Now we go to what we should do.
So
please. No.
Please stop the person from India.
2 against 1.
Should that stop the person? So they know themselves. They know themselves.
Oh, you are not being fair to me.
No, what you have just said.
What can be about court?
No, my baby, I'm a Ghana.
So what is the problem? What is the problem?
Why? Come on to him. Or see, I didn't. Or see, I didn't. You call court and Jimenza and to me, I shut the cup.
Uncle Bisa, to me, I'm a shut. We'll see. Oh. We requested for interrogatories.
Please.
Court in the state.
Court denied because
please. After the every time on box number, I'll say,
Kofi.
And on America.
the aye edimra wo kokota enyemra wonya no ene ye job your lawyers were there. They produced authorities to support their argument. They didn't hear. Your lawyers were there. They know the law than all of us sitting here. And so with national television. Now we can say you are asking for interlocutors or whatever legal terms that we use in a young family. And the case Mayendi. At the end of the bottom line, the fact of the case, you must get grounds, you must get facts, you must get basis. You don't rely on the letter commission.
The National
we never rely on the letter commission.
The National Union of Ghana students has called on the National Union of Ghana students has called on the Student Loan Trust Fund, GET Fund, and the government to immediately pay qualified applicants. According to NUCS, some students face the prospect of not being able to register and continue their academic activities. NUCS added that some institutions have issued notices warning students of closing the registration deadline as examinations approach. The National Union of Ghana Students has received several complaints from our students nationwide about the non-payment of student loans after a long period of applications. It is unfortunate to also note that the last semester's arrears have also not been paid. This is a huge problem in the face of the current situation in the country, with students facing the inability to register and continue their academic activity. At the moment, about 70,000 students have applied. We are by this statement calling on the Student Loan Trust Fund and government to, as a matter of urgency, pay qualified applicants of the student loan immediately. Students are at risk of deferring if loans are not paid immediately.
First, I want to empathize with the students. We are student na sebi means to live on campus, means to pay your fees and other user fees for campus. I can imagine the kind of torture that you go through. Because I did my first degree and my second degree. I was fortunate because I had achieved scholarship during my first degree but me masters no work. Cobra, Juma me fame no pressure e fame ba. E adum. Me ye Juma twatwa so sa like a machine. Just to meet the target July no to pay my fees and send me to my graduate. Mestre Student Loan Trust Fund. When bia was some of us on the finance for Casa, then release can inform now because universities in the won't just quiz you can't even write your exams. It means there was a would defer a banasa na a chinkolano graduation wedding adequate. Ye best repa. You release in the kakan the inform kwalai no munya kwine no muntum fanko control there was so many bibia and yes ebwa na looks for anom dia to no so ebwa. That is the leadership of the student wing. Now, on the I'm appealing to Ministry of Finance. No more is going to be named for Manqualano. At least last year, the year in Chai. I'm saying, book story now. Headline near Wukai, almost last year, I raised Buma in Chai. This year's account. It is because of the kind of challenge that we are finding ourselves in. In India, Mascano, the Yena Ayadino, but Yebesre, say Finance Minister. Say last year, no Grana, what the only reason for well, this year, I feel I apply about 70,000 of them. But those arrests that has not been fulfilled as a last year, then they can organize themselves and give them that of this year.
But what's happening? Because it's like baby, I would say baby, I buy no problem. Any they thought did you move there?
Oh my, this was on Maya, Yerani on Maya to a point. Say, Suku akoda or call tertiary level. When you admission, answer na kura ubeko through the processes. You say, ko nanka yemau sika nibia odibeshe. That was how it was. Ene, se mekaipa MPP celebrity omuhu. Say, oh, they have taken away guarantor system, which was good. And so taking away the guarantor system, na sika no kwa, what is the use of taking away the guarantor system? Because adia nipa ni hia no eni sika no. Enye guarantor. Dr. Bawumia Nama, we took away guarantor system as a success. Now so nyentia we take away guarantor system enko. Then you still want to be celebrated. But indicated the mess everywhere. Look, nkokra any mrewa kra o musika omo atobons kra no yesi yemfa ama ho. O say omo ye pikiti before parliament intervention no yeti say omo de no nhihye na eda ho na yebedi so. Bebre na aka intumi yeden eni so. Yesi we na wodi aba yemfa ama ho. In this case of the student, it's pathetic because minia in na school ni bio, and we know how challenging it was. But for the students loan yanka maybe yenti heavy. So when you have such a situation, almost hanka kura say arrears kura so edaho. Last semester dia kura daho a yenye ntuaye. Na this year dia no so abekam. Enti sika no 2.5% yeji. Get fund contractors yintua hono ka student dia no so a enko omo foreign students are don akọ scholarship ebinumu gu Cuba any the rest omo stipend so enko enti sika no ye de yeden
ba ye de yeden
eno na ye nim no sika no enti
na ba bia tu nim de sika ne
na say na no ye ba ha no me no ka assembly me nim se mo edi echi akwa ko bisa hon about sa hotel bill na mo edi echi akwa ko bisa hon because o say mo ko bisa hon no mo nka say
ye try ko
enti de bia sika ne bi e ko no e wa na me kire wi enu nti na student ye nya bi mfa nkoma hon because oba ko be kwa akoda hotel edan a cost over 200,000 a night. We be then wait your student on 1,000 CD and 1,005. Can you imagine one night nipa bakun the night cost of oil more than 200,000. Can you imagine how much that 200,000 would have done for Ghanaian students? And nipa no that for 3 nights. That is almost $1 million Ghana CD. Can you imagine how much $1 million CD would have done on University of Ghana campus? So, any problem? So, you bet me to sympathize. And I'm grateful to Minia Titus for trying to at least sympathize and empathize with them. But it cannot end at that. Or say, you catch up and say, on you prudent with the resources, you are sharing, not on you. We cannot leave these students this way and go celebrate and say, we have taken away the guarantor system. You don't need guarantor system again. You don't need guarantor system. What is the use of it? And you can pay guarantor na. So clearly, no, they should do something.
Okay, so we
no, I call off.
Oh, me, or we money, me the money. Okay, for our consumption.
On my main king.
Ose. And you was in Kazam from
my main king come public, and you say,
Debbie, we coffee as him. Coffee as him.
The coffee can say Cape Coast lecture.
Oh, because in the font size, and you font size.
Let's wrap up on this placement issue. I got the case of the issue. Schools, the Nyoma, the ministry and the service, no. Provide parents need to. Ibinum Leicester or Moko school no Kedia mom no. It's now a hell. Akasha in Aka.
Oh my. You see, anything I can say. Education generally no. Or say yeah no mix. And that was Nabutaya Edaho no say. And you bia and I beka say, we buy a call secondary school, wonya no free. Ebinumu wo ho a omutumi aye den etua bibi so that omutua no na wo balance ne up. That was what we thought say a better way of running your education. It's possible to identify, use various processes to identify omo omubetumi aye den etua nanka oman no menka say aban kra o oman no ye ho aye den atoye kakra na ye nya bibi kakra e dia supporting aban ye na adwen se ekonongo kaya ade no untumi nsua ye boa wo so a o say debi your own finance minister yensesa no kra wo is still the same finance minister okopie wo one of the stations e wo Ghana ha e ka say can you imagine say onu obefa ne ba akwa kosi no wa chimota na wa ka say bye bye without paying anything. That it doesn't make sense. This is the finance minister talking. But NDC echo kan almost say talking about review no means say yen jai free SHS. Debi enunti because abansi kanko abansi ko say odeko for nyama bebre no enko enti edru admissions times like this schools need to take advantage ejiji sa nyama no wokwa they will collect it and be using because akashia for cleaning detergents ningina omojiji that is how they get to be able to run the schools because abain subvention no was say ekono enko ningina
ko ye hwe high money transit for more
omahini yen yaka mu so na wo say mu boa mu fa mo cameras enko na mu beboa kasa yeka so that we can look at this free SHS so that omo to me tuano will be called upon to pay so that yebenya well deserved education for everybody. Yenka say yemu obi antua wo there be. We cannot do that because some people cannot just afford to pay. Now so omo onimdie or say omo so nya akwenya so omo be school no bi. But if you do it this way, the heirs are now forced to demand from everybody, including Omokura Amunye then Omutumi.
So Abai Tokro na be down, na headmasters na fa kwan bi so.
Fa kwan bi so. Because Omo after 1 week in school, no, Omo toilets ne the bathrooms ne Omuntumi and cleaning. Omo chalk besa ebi nko, markets besa ebi nko. All prior Omo de pra campuses ne besa Omuntumi ntobi. So they take advantage. It's unfortunate. And the parents now will say, oh, you have ended up even punishing them. In your school, in the friends say, I grade A schools. Now, so because of prospectivity, so what is the
I read out and some of the items that schools need be permitted. Now when the school near Colorado no mark for box bare form, Brano. Why? What's this happening to us?
Na uti NDC phone kasa ene kofi mu adwiri mi o. O kasa ti say o saint.
Debbie.
I mean, no.
I take serious
Listen to me.
I take serious responsibility. I take serious responsibility.
Mr. White,
No. I take serious. Have I declared?
Let us not behave like us.
We need to improve the system.
Oh, I think.
Have I declared myself as a saint?
Please, I don't like it.
Program and the government.
Please, either two against one.
I'm saying that I take exception to your description.
I withdraw. But that will not prevent me from saying what I want.
Who can you expose you?
Now, a minute be a tribunal. So this business of teachers, headmistresses, and heads of schools collecting things for us, it didn't start from today. A whole natural seminar me cano. And I'm the white in Tiasian. Now Professor Mills, JDM Tiasian. This list, whether or not in existence?
To this level.
Oh, no.
No. This list.
Debbie. We are not being fair to me. Akasha, liquid soap. They were charging all this thing in your time.
You were MP from 2013.
What you are doing is not fair.
No, but what you are saying is
what you are doing is not fair.
It's dangerous.
I'm saying that I am coming and making my analysis. Allow me to analyze and I'll conclude in my submission. This demand by headmistresses didn't start from today. In the time of Adam, whatever. And what else?
Oh,
I don't know where sir. Sakura, I don't know where sir.
No, the parents are looking at.
No, they are looking at me. I'm a parent too. My word is in Pesach, so I know what I'm talking about. It didn't start from today. So if in your time, this is what happened. What was your reaction? What did you do?
It's getting worse.
What does it?
It's getting worse.
Don't pretend as if you are sick.
There's no pretense here.
There's no
It's
pretense.
getting worse.
There's no pretense.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
You're only moderating.
Is there any pretense? No, because everybody is feeling it. No, I'm not moderating. I'm not moderating. I'm a panelist.
I don't like it.
I'm a panelist.
I'm also a parent. I'm feeling it.
I'm also a parent.
So my position I want to drive here is that. My position I want to drive here is that don't pretend as if there was nothing that happened there. I'm feeling it too. So what I'm saying is that say enye men run no and
let's my TV no so my TV
and no say enye no and then so enye
and no dey na and dey ginsem crowd.
Don't go there.
And then
don't go there. Don't go there. Say enye no and then so enye. So education ministry must be proactive. They must move to the schools and let them know. But don't pretend as if in your time it was so gloomy, it was so good, and then now who you will
Daniel why did Ghanaians vote for
and first or pretend as I go for a pinty, a teacher for the headmistress never be that is the pressure he's getting here. And that is how it is. Say here, say enyen rano, and that's what and the listen now. A teacher for any head of schools, any banon, and yeah, you address no. But don't pretend as if and then don't pretend as if that is the impression I'm creating. And this education ministry, any kind of education service, they must move in and let the heads of these schools know.
They've moved.
It is not the best for us.
They've moved in the only movement no more. We are raising issues about.
Who are there to say who you are saying?
I'm running question baby. No, I'm saying the men running question baby. Say Canino Nanya and that's why they're urging them. What do we do about that?
That is what I'm saying. The Ministry of Education, together with their agency called Education Service, it is their duty to make sure say demands are head teachers what can say meaning coffee be again but you want to be more Catholic than the Pope as if in your time it wasn't so
demands na schools in area no yen bisa yen say Argentina schools in area sa because sika or say echo to support the other components of education enko yen sika no nyina no ye dey akwa the free SHS in terms of maybe buying food any others eduane no kura sometimes no enko so the other aspects of education now by say odi ni sika kona enko no eno na ama hes no ye engineer omuji
what's the last time you checked
buffer stock
no what's
masa my enjaisa no stop that
no Mr.
you are coming from tema
Mr.
Okwa tema
schools na meet me driver schools here me driver look as a parent don't know kwa he indirectly is being told to contribute towards Adrian Ombedi.
Look, minya mamibi me money ding.
Hey,
nema obako call non-free SHS. Ena obako call the free SHS system.
So no work kita non-free.
Sisia, or spending more on near oko free SHS because you have to visit regularly with food. The other one okwa or you okay. Bibia wo ho okwa faibra at the end of the day no ya
charge no more
enti why na do process obenya senka obey possible nko be transfer the other one no so all the the other side so yen ka no kure no to encourage this
I don't know in your opinion do you think the free SHS no yen share what some of the people have suggested that we should start prioritizing because you be na
oh, I agree with those thoughts. So, those that have the means can afford to pay for the award fees. I mean, these are concerns that are very legit. I was saying, in future, now we can engage and get these things addressed. I agree with that. But tall listener schools near the Abana, if saying, we broom. Obi to me the broom more than 1 or 2. The broom no to me Bragona yen say enadia me cook for the microphone there.
Yeah.
What does that mean massive reporter region?
Oh, okay.
You look up my great grandmother is from there. Their long manner, you the plan, you didn't have the count. And all these things are being collected from the students. I have moved for
we take catalysis. We take
when I went to boarding house, we went to catalysis. Did you go to boarding house?
Yeah, of course.
Did you go to catalysis?
I'm saying that we take catalysis.
It's part of. But we took catalysis to school.
In your time, didn't you take it to school? We were taking it once, but this time every year.
It's only freshers. My son is in 2nd year. Yeah, he never sent catalysis to school. No, he never sent a detergent to school. It's only first timers who are coming, who are being asked to come with cutlasses and holes and whatever.
They take from them.
Maybe come from one.
Without that, they will not be able to run the school.
What is new here?
But when you say no more of the church school now, school
what I say?
No more Jesus school.
No more the first year for the age flow. And agree. Say, approach. So let's look Kofi. I agree with you. The Ayajano approach. It is only not fund 2, fund 3, including first years.
Me.
First year for Mujia and Moji. It is a duty as parents to speak on it.
Me say Mwana yepese yema awufo omuni.
Kofi wrap up with these 2 issues. No more party no more in about one daben.
Well, since your nomination no ye bie ama ubi a opese or contest for flag bearership and parliamentary wakwa kofa forms. Since I want to me enfa forms biom apart from constituencies ye the two ho say ye omodi enu sisia enti emu go through endorsement ye endorse we are 22nd 23rd of March for filing enti you be a why endorse you come and file ubetua wo say we parliamentary candidate Bema ubetua wo 40,000 Ghana cedi we oba ubetua wo 20,000 Ghana cedi.
Why are you giving men that advantage?
Well, because we are always gender sensitive. Any persons with disability on which you have 50% of the charge. And we did them and now we are ban which you have 50% of the charge.
Okay.
We are Bema which you are fully we did them which you are fully. Then for flag bearership, picking of form was 50,000 and filing will be 500,000. And also ubetia into the bank. Then you go and file. Then ubeko through vetting. You vetu now we are qualified, then you become a candidate for that election, sir. You better on the 13th of May 2023.
13th May 2023.
13th May 2023.
So as of the close of now a flag bearership 90%.
94 and omu apiki forms.
You have a favorite?
Oh, of course I have a favorite.
Of
course, we be a Ghana for now. Everyone say, "Oh, Ajinkwan, Ombambeji or Maino, John Dramani Mahama." He's the favorite of Ghana. He's a savior for Ghana. So no NDC person, NDC for mu work kwan say mu beto aba no. Ma obi amba mbeda adam. Mu hwe Ghana na mu hwe yankasa ya setena ye wo mu sesia na mu nto aba emfama John Dramani Mahama. Na ombra na ombetu ani djuma pano so. Now,
if you NDC for Mujidi said John Mahama magic one beyond the tennis system around.
Oh, he has, because he's done it before. He's somebody over proven record of resolving challenges confronting or main. What he said after John Dramani Mahama's exit, what he be about energy challenge Biuma.
Is the current administration now maintaining Omoye?
For where? Current administration, they no more to add even a kilowatt to the.
It's not the addition, it's the sustainability.
Maybe so say, they no more. Look, the Ghana Gas Company are generating huge quantities of gas to supply to the thermal plants to generate power. One will see it has saved this country huge sums of money. And say, $. Say, yeah, gold for oil deal for even the fuel we consume. And then deal na for gas to come and power the gas plants. So the intervention of the NDC administration has solved all these problems. John Dramani Mahama is a problem solver. Our experience. You see, Obi Kanka, who would you hire Woka, what they call baby, not say Woka, no Kokan. Ubefre aplanke say omba me yimawa. You look for someone you know over experience. Say ombra embe boawo. Enyo bia oka say minim kaka. Now what the amano, you look out for someone with experience. Ghana in the situation we find ourselves, you be our experience that on the 7th of January 2025, Nipano are ready to start governance. It comes to acceptability. Afena Nipano aba bejuin say oh mayor then like title city hey. Ono na why na doing so on person obedi MPB because it feels like a pressure emano. Well, true say pressure womb. Now so open say we severe you would always want to continue to do it and find
acceptability.
Very high for you. No, I mean we masem said ene titles Glover Osako parliament bioma Osako parliament bioma or experiencing obia maybe or a new person afena nipa no ye then oba that person will now come and learn even what a half-hour motion is, what all these are, and so on and so forth. But no, Sanyamano onim already. So he gets into parliament again, ready to move. Onim rules no already. John Dramani Mahama has the experience. So he's ready. He's been there. He's ready to move. On top of that, the record no edaho clear. You can see it vividly. And enra Methodist or Sophobi. Methodist minim se when ni video what asema wakan. That is enough. Obia ono ankasa ja to me say oye MPP ni. O say me oye MPP ni o. Ono ne mama ana oye NDC ni o. Omo akoa ne papa so say ne papa so ye NDC ni. Na ne papa may be grieving in his grief say he associated with these people. For mommy. For mommy na minka.
The last time I checked, now is munya date for money.
Kamudie o manka mudie yesi
obofo ani na go aposo
kamudie
na NDC for die
kamudie manka MPP die the last time he checked you cannot even get a date. The last time he checked you cannot even get a date.
The time
me say kamudie
the constitutional provision of MPP say your oppositioner will elect a flag bearer 24 months to general elections. Say we are 12 months. And then 26th of February. So we are within the time.
And no accent talk. Maybe sir, no accent talk. No, I'm asking you. No accent talk. Okay,
the point is that yeah, consultation to get if anything that good time because when you say there were two elections here. With the experience of 2007, the candidate no cost for more than 5 hours. It was a special congress. The Yentiso number 5. We have that in time. It means to say early congress. There are two schools of thoughts. Early congress and I conform to what the constitutional provision catch. And then early consultation ban. And the Yagusua yes consultation. So in no time, the National Council date, when these broad consultations are done, then you get the date. But we are within the time, up to December 2023. But your mama, me did that.
There be interest. Oh, favorite,
oh, please, I don't like that. Don't ask me question. Let me deal with him. Please, let me deal with him. Please, John Mama.
No, but I'm saying you
don't scheme things to favor one candidate. One day. Don't scheme.
But who is scheming? Who is scheming?
Don't scheme anything.
Who is scheming anything?
Why are you so intolerant?
Who is scheming anything?
Why are you so intolerant?
Who is scheming anything?
Calm down. You are wearing white.
No, who is scheming? Who is scheming anything?
Come right. Don't ask me question.
Be fair.
Don't ask me question.
Please, let me deal. Who is the potential?
We are doing discourse analysis. We are Samaba. We beside the Waka economy, Waka in some bebre. Why can't Manoko? What does it?
You try, Baba. Come on, I am Monogen for all to and there will Kumasi Patasi. Good morning, and Sister Charity. So Charity Catering Services, TUC Junction, Kumasi. Also, a very good morning to you. Also, Majibra, also, Moshebi. We're about wrapping up. My menya kakra, ama break kakra, man. Also, it's media chairman. But Nikwate.
Professor, yedi what now this guy?
And one this. Na Muslim.
Kakra mbese mekane.
What's me yiri dada?
Yiri dada. Yensuro no. Yedi na kokunda. Beating him the third time, even though we know it's not going to be easy, we're going to work hard to make sure. Say, nyama go akwemwa, ema yedi nkunimde bae no, ebeba. Na and this is why your margin say the economic challenge ye womunti is going to be a trump card for election 2024, and they be shenable. I will name say. But these programs are bound to a coming in. Ebe yi wakwemu, ama yedi nyama tutu ye kama. It may be a true say yeah, just about 7 years ago. Energy crisis say by. It is not only being cancer winning at least they've done something. But you look at your mama any NDC for Eddie Yankushimwa. Now no shipa. I remember generator. But this time, studio cry, who tear the sound. It's so unbearable. Ordinary worker people who are trying to put body and soul together, seamstresses, everybody, the way they subjected this country to. Who got them acostals? A war. Number be brain, number a say. Send the pen and said the brain. Yeah, train. Or see on your magician, your mama said on your magician. When the youth were pressing for employment. Also, your magician or becreti employment at their mom. A chileno was senior, minimum in senior people. Or sim rante one when no more wabwa. Great friends and Mura and Mura Munchucha. Then you tie them a mountain. Or say young courses are boar and begu a quani and papai as quarries. This was your prescription for job creation in this country. At the end here. Yentia. Ebra na yedi economy yedi ja wono at the wood ja 3.7%. And 7 years. First term of Akufado, fantastic performance. And all these unfortunate exogenous factors nyame ebe share your konwa, and we are fighting so hard to get ourselves out of it. And he said no and end this voyage now number go to 2024 year and a muti. Ye be ye juma dimpa to get ourselves out of this.
Afinambe. Say
gusa yeye. Say gusa yeye. You have little faith. Your faith like NDC. Who faith no it is NDC for no. Akonya ye womu yentremu sa debi.
Yo, yati.
Adom enyama be dani eni be sesa. Ama yakoto 2024. And that is the election year. I will turn things around. Ghanaians will prefer MPP government than NDC.
So when a potential candidate to lead your party?
They will decide. We'll go to our primaries. We'll decide.
Who is amongst the tallest?
All of them, they qualify.
So
all of them. All of them qualify.
One year why?
Me say all of them they qualify.
Why they beat me out smarty Joma?
Obia all nipa 8 me abago be beat no. MPP obia de ba be si o say your mama. Who kai 2020 election no. Me nim so da na onyane yewu. And okita pepe bi. And omugina Kofi na wo bo am nti uni wo. O shop pepe no say won say wo wada I didn't for the team. And you want to here results never no. Was it winning a majority seat or taking government? I've didn't done a very even delay. It is. What does here? The Akosono, a Yabro, and you don't need to come in or rapport. On rapport.
Omahini. Minia Daniel ni kwate Titus Glover. Ma bo dini na. Honorable Daniel ni kwate Titus Glover. Medasi. Unima. Omahini energy crisis. Okai President Kufuor-Abressor. Ye ma sofo kra eko akosomo eko bompaye as a solution to energy crisis. Say ye bompaye say you so be then so better.
I remember those funny was a Kofi Wayukas.
So, and I been so toy generators, according to Dr. Ureku Brobe. Say generators now to solve energy crisis and toy generators. John Dramani Mahama bae no wanka say yen konko bompaye say insuo beto or say ye increase yen thermal generation. Otu huanamo. Dumso was a problem. No cre, but we solved it. Minia omo awo suma hon say omo nye djuma no ene omo nye djuma. Ena sika kakra omo save ye ebinumu koto bonds no. Na ban e de omo nsa akwa omo botom say sa sika na nyina ye gie from ho. Between Dumso any obi a ode nsa ewurawura edjumayefo omo pockets no ma oyiyi omo sika. Or they call that hotels are cost more than 200,000 Ghana cedi a night. No, why and I ever support them?
Okay.
Why and I ever support them? So, Honorable Daniel ni kwate Titus Glover. Ye ni mumu. And Ghanaians will judge, and their positive judgment will go in favor of John Dramani Mahama and NDC.
All right. So 0302211701 just about 2-3 callers, then we are done. 0302 211-701 equals 4. 0302 211-701 equals 4. Yeah, Nikwate, now can we?
Oh, Kofi, some no kind of.
Well, so bet me answer because maybe Ubotom, ye be free Ubotom. Maybe ye be free Ubotom. Oh, maybe he's not feeling it. Maybe or no feeling. Because Oko contest national organizer no mobilize. No, maybe it didn't affect you. No, maybe it didn't affect you.
Now you want to take
I am saying that the haircut, you know, because maybe you don't have hair, so you didn't feel the haircut.
You've had it now. So clearly,
we shave your beard. The best shaving about you say.
I admit, say, that restructuring program, no. I could see. Now, I am the past, Yamubi. We're so touched with the pensioner individual bond with us.
Mamne Kwame Nkasa. Kwame Marchina Pom to say. Hello, Kwame. Marchina Pom to say. Kwame.
Hello. Yamiadmo, also.
Boko, quickly at you.
Yanum, a MPP for no. Yeah, I'm a woman taking for granted. Because a whole new attitude here from Cecilia. What I say? A whole new attitude here from young papa more, maybe 80 years, 90 years, 70 years. Ma abre ayejuma asuma mangana. O muska da ka mo de koto banka o de binga kanka. Aban we say mafa.
Maybe you so wadam upgrade you so wadam
company omo
just sanity. You for Benson, but quickly cho mo share so. San share no. Apart from say optional, what would you care will be it's been paid. So wadam mo san kan adano senya Jose can
should they go on demonstration before?
No.
For the first time old men.
Benson marching.
Old men have to demonstrate for their savings.
Hello Benson.
Yeah, investment.
Hello.
Yes, sir. It's you. Yeah, Benson. Oh, Yamia Domboko.
You. Share on my womb. On my womb, Shabraya bread. Shahutra you. Shamahama breast. Who could that taste this? And now, Father, bless you could taste this. I want to mean to share. If you want to mean, she will mind.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so back, Kofi. I almost won't can check Ghana for almost like if you run, but it's not good for you. Because you cry 10 cities, the ultimate financial. When you come, you cry 20 financially. You have to speak to the ability to them. That is where we take advantage. It will come back to you guys.
But
the truth is that.
No, what were we told? At the end of your country, say, ye babe at the end of the day, ye babe ye. And at that time, I now ye go through these difficulties. How many oil fields and an year? In the number of oil fields are yen saka. All the opportunities are edaho. Now still, yen hihye papa bia ebeyi were we the only country COVID higher now.
Just your last
were we the only country maybe Russia and Ukraine omoko omontokwa no and yen kwa na say the yaka wasase so there's a quote bia osofo no ka and
I want to be pretentious. Challenge a woman, I won't try a woman. I would never do that. Now, as a government spokesman, President Akufo-Addo Jatum say he appreciates challenges of many women. Okay, maybe during the COVID era, in the peak of it, say, Nippon Kwanye would be engine and some famba. So free up. But sikasem to edie e banesa kwan bia was so faswa obetutu niama ama ye wan han oguso a obeye de aboa enti yes indeed things are difficult enema mu eyedene but omompeni no ene na pamfo no eguso a hye bia wo so mo ye na Ghana fo ehia mo de free ho no aboa no eguso a yeyo abrante na odi kan frey no em say is not current onim ni ekoso. They must read before they pick the phone. Okay. Call into programs.
After the Ubedi na terms.
Mindi na terms.
Ubedi na terms.
So current on cars.
Because so onim say.
You see vaccines. Mo frank kiti kura vaccines kura ebi ni ho. Vaccines common vaccines.
Anga onfre no common vaccines. And the way nya say ma was
Onyame
common vaccines.
Thank you so much for watching.
Mama.
Mo fra vaccines kura
ya bitu no mo